Hello. I'm fixing my microphone. Hi. Hi.
Oh my God. X-ray girl has been taken hostage.
She's in an undisclosed location.
What are you doing?
It's a sock.
Oh
It's
my
not a
God.
proper.
Next time use
We
duct
tried.
tape.
X-ray
I don't
girl,
have duct tape.
X-ray girl has been kidnapped by a Keir Starmer gang, and
Oh no.
don't know what her location is right now. We're a little worried.
There's lots of cheese.
This is
There
your
is lots of
audition.
cheese.
It's your audition for Taken.
What, the remake?
Who knows? The reboot.
The Asian version of Taken?
Sure.
It's a ninja coming after you.
They kind of did that. The Furious. The Furious has
There you go.
shades of that. You'd like it. It's good.
Alan Ayne can star in it.
Yes.
He could be looking for
Yes.
X-ray girl.
True.
Yes.
There you go. Welcome, everybody, to the Nerdrotic Nooner, live from Wisconsin. Lovely Wisconsin for me, anyway. Here with Chris, here with X-Ray Girl. It's a big day today. It's a big day today. Supergirl Day. Supergirl DOA Day, as we like to call it. Things aren't looking good for this movie. And I'd say it's about as predictable as the sun rising in the east and the Acolyte failing and the Rings of Power sucking. I mean, this is just one of those things that was pretty easy to pick out. But I guess we're all going to find out, as most of you in the chat, I'm guessing, are going to miss this one. You're going to sit this one out. No one blame you.
There are tickets readily available for the fan screening tonight at 7 in your local time zone. And today, just before we went live, the embargo dropped. All the reviews are going up, and they feel less like reviews and more like struggle sessions. All of them. I haven't seen anyone that is wildly positive.
As you said, they were trying to thread the needle of keeping their access,
right,
while attempting to be as honest as they can to keep their access. Man, I'm so glad I'm not tied to that chain. Hey, there's one review going on right now we would just want to bring attention to a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's just because I wasn't going to show it until I saw that she's wearing a costume.
I'm looking at it now. Oh no.
You know what? Okay, so Grace Randolph, her hair is famously, touzled and messy. She's got nicer hair than Supergirl does.
You know what? She does. Grace. Grace has good hair today. Okay, yes, little applause for Grace's hair. Grace has some good hair today. Well done, Grace. Looks like she moisturized. It's silky smooth.
She got a blowout, I guess.
It looks like she did. Mm-hmm. It looks like she did. So let's see what her subject list are. No respect for Clark. Kara versus Clark. Gunn, comic fan. We know Grace famously hates James Gunn. Totally butchered comic. Simply not Supergirl. Crypto and bad CGI. Feminist manifesto. Not powerful enough. Hypocritical RE Earth. Super derivative. Directing, writing. Krypton teases. Millie Alcock. Jason Momoa. Additional cast. Disney Plus Marvel show. Whoa, it's a Disney Plus Marvel show. Missed opportunity. Base Grace.
She's been radicalized.
Yeah. Yeah, when you've lost Grace Randolph, and this is the movie she's poised to love because it's all girl power and all that. And wow.
Yeah. Oh my God, she does look better in the costume than Millie Alcock. Even in the poster, she does. Right? I can't believe I'm saying this.
Grace should have been Supergirl at this rate.
Grace on FNT, let's go.
You could, and I just started following her on X because I don't know. I just want to see what she thinks.
Yes. Oh, yes. And Angry Joe gets angrier. Somebody said that in the chat.
Yeah. I've never seen a video of his, or maybe I have. I don't know who Angry Joe is even. I don't know who he is.
No, I never watched him back in, I guess, his heyday. I've seen some of his Star Trek reviews and I saw a Superman review. But Yeah, I meant to I meant to tell Larry not to clip that out last night. I guess he did.
So the war will continue
for another day. Not from me. I don't care. But hey, Based Grace. Here we go. And Chris, man, you shook it up. You and Alan shook it up with your Out of the Theater review, which is being written about in articles now. Very good performing video for you.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think of Supergirl.
It's worse than even you can believe. In not only that, Millie Alcock, I believe, is really just miscast. She should not have been cast in this role. They could have cast someone, and I know it's cliche, Sydney Sweeney might have been better. And the dark storyline of Kara, which really, when you start to really dig into it, makes absolutely no sense. It makes there are lapses in logic that when you really begin to think about it, I'm seeing it a second time tonight just to confirm, like, oh, it's all that bad. Yeah, it's everything from, I'll go just a quick checklist. So a capsule opinion here.
Sure.
The dark nature of it. It's as if the movie did not use fill lights, which is a light to light your face so I can see your face. Yeah. Everything is in darkness. Every starship scene on a starship, every scene on a planet, every planet looks the same. There aren't distinct looks to the planets. I couldn't tell you their names. They're completely forgettable. Again, forgettable villain. Who cares about him? He poisons Crypto. That's the story at the beginning. This character, Ruthie, whose parents are summarily executed, is boring.
They killed her innocent parents. Did that line make it in the movie? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so dumb. And she takes her family sword now to kill the villain whose name escapes me because he's not memorable. And what's awful about her is people are comparing it to Mad Max and you think, wow, is there some big car chase scene? I mean, part of one, but really there are child brides in this thing. It's like the villains are a bunch of outsiders that have captured underage child brides. And I don't know, maybe there's a little,
maybe there's secretly a based storyline in here.
That's what I thought. Maybe there is kind of a secretly a based, like, hey, you should get your sword and fight back against someone trying to marry you at 11 years old. But yeah, that's the main thing. And then Supergirl, Kara, she's so she's depressed, just wants to get drunk, doesn't care about anyone, including Ruthie, but herself and her dog, and that's it. And she just does not embody the virtues of a hero. And only at the end, when she puts the costume on, it's like putting on the costume doesn't make you a hero. Captain America, Steve Rogers, was Captain America before he got the muscles.
Yeah.
Right? Before he had the muscles, he had the heart. And that was noticed by Tommy Lee Jones' character in First Avenger. Like a heart of a hero. She never has a heart turn. It's like these guys took, it's only when it becomes personal to her that now she's trying to get the antidote for her dog.
So let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
You just said she puts on her costume at the end.
Yeah. But the last third or less.
So the whole beginning of the movie, is she in her trench coat or in
trench coat, street clothes, whatever ravagers or scavengers wear, they wear that stuff. And you see her in a space suit when they keep flashing back to her story and with Clark, right?
Yep.
And to be honest, the highlight of the movie every time he's on screen.
Wow.
David Cornsweet is very likable. He's very likable in spite of James Gunn's terrible script for Superman.
How much is Lobo in it?
It's like 10 minutes. But they added a scene. I saw the movie with someone who saw the
test screening.
The earlier cuts. They added a scene with Lobo suddenly turns up in a prison where Ruthie is. And for no reason, that scene was added.
Okay.
But he's in it all of 10 minutes.
Okay. He's all over that marketing.
So is Superman, who's also in it for all of 10 minutes. I mean, you saw one of the scenes already where Kara crash lands. And there are just so many. I mean, the nitpick things that bug me are everything to do with Krypton and how that's handled. So,
well, do you want to tell what they doubled down on?
Oh, God. Okay. So we see Krypton going through a destruction, but they create this sphere that preserves a city like a city of Krypton is preserved where Kara lives with her parents. But the rest of the planet somehow is destroyed. And there's a line where David Krumholtz plays Kara's father. Is it Zar-El? I think is the name. And he says, your crazy uncle sent his son to conquer Earth. And I'm going to send you to Earth. If he can send Kara to Earth, why can't, if she hops around the galaxy to 3 different planets in this movie, can't everyone from Krypton just relocate to Earth and colonize? I don't get this. Like, if it's so easy to travel in space, what is the big deal? If her father can send her to Earth, why can't they all go to Earth or go to Earth as a family? Never explained. So she gets in that starship in that stupid outfit that looks out of a gay French perfume ad. You know, she's in that like that, you know, that Clark finds her in. She gets in that with her dog, holding it like this, no controls. She's just sent there. Like, there's no explanation for any of this. But the throwaway line doubles down on that Jor-El wanted, you know, Kal-El to conquer Earth. Double down, not a misinterpretation, and then this other thing, how can like she lands with Clark. How does she learn English? What was the plan? How does she, you know, assimilate to Earth? She doesn't want to assimilate. There's just so many things. And maybe this even goes back to Kara's origin anyways in the comics. I know there've been different versions, but it's just dumb. There's just Superman. There's not a horse. I don't care about a dog. The last son of Krypton was Kal-El. He came to Earth. All that other stuff is, for me, kind of bullshit that was all done in the 50s. The super family with, is there a reindeer Kryptonian? I don't know. I always thought that shit was dumb. Sorry, folks that like the Silver Age stuff.
That's the problem with James
it.
Gunn's DCU is he wants to get to places without establishing a foundation, right? And he's mixing it all up because he's throwing in Morrison shit with Silver Age shit. And it's just like, oh, I'm going to do what I feel like looks neat and cool and not really give it a foundation of anything. You can go those places once you set the foundation, but your foundation is fucked now because Jor-El sent his son to conquer Earth and start a harem, again, based, but that's not what happens in the comics.
And the thing is, Jor-El,
that's not the story of Superman.
Jor-El in the Superman films, I'm thinking Man of Steel and the Richard Donner original, is such a great father figure that to kill this father figure, this symbol, that he has these virtues to live up to, this is why I know I don't need to Google this. I don't need to ask Grok. James Gunn does not have kids, and he clearly doesn't have a son. Anyone who has kids, you feel a responsibility to the best of your ability as a father to live virtues that they can observe and bring into their lives. They'll never be exactly what you want them to be, but you want them to, you know, learn good morals and values. And I mean, I was so mixed on Superman, which this Superman is a much better movie than Supergirl. But I was like, okay, the first movie's mixed. I'll give him a pass. whatever. He's establishing the universe. It's a lot in one film. Then I saw the first episode of Peacemaker season 2, which I was told to watch by Gunn, and that's when I said I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't like this vision. I don't like how he's thrown away everything except his friends that he likes. And I kind of feel like Gunn is not so much a collaborator of a when it comes to making things. He only hires people who are his friends or will do exactly what he tells them to do. That's it. He's not, whereas when you look at other creators on film and whatnot, it's more of a collaboration as a storyteller, director, to actors that are trusted. And I mean, Craig Gillespie, I don't know. There's some footage I have from the red carpet with Gunn and like them on the red carpet. I can bring it up and show you. And you see the look on Gunn's face, and he's not smiling. He's like doing the red carpet out of obligation. Clearly he knows. And I'll say this, Gunn's reputation has been good. He's never really been attached to a bad movie. He is now attached to a bad movie. This is, objectively speaking, a bad film for a number of reasons. I'm pointing out the things that bother me. There are going to be different things that bother you, Gary. And people will, but the fact that the shills are trying to explain, and all of them, because they don't want to get shit for criticizing Millie Alcock. She's not good in this movie. She is not good in this movie. And a lot of it has to do with how they chose this character. This girl boss is an archetype now that is boring because it's always the same. There is no Kara. There is generic female girl boss character. Same in every movie. Always does this. You see the identities of the characters. You know who's good. You know who's bad. White guys, bad. Any people of color, they are good. And there are a lot of, they haven't shown. There's a lot of people of color in this movie. They're always the good ones. Always. Never not. It's so clear delineation. And whether they're also painted, there are these girls that try to take over a bus. I think part of that scene was shown. They've shown, like, you've seen every action scene. You've seen it. I mean, you've seen a smaller version of it, but there will be no surprises in this movie except maybe the Krypton stuff, which is in flashback to show her pain.
Show her pain that justifies her being a insufferable biatch.
Correct.
Great. And it's fine because she has been victimized. And I don't know what they did to Jor-El. You know, it's just typical Hollywood. They just hate fathers.
Yeah, and it's this other thing of, if you were, say, Kara, you know, Krypton's destroyed, your cousin shot away to another planet, your father builds this thing to save you, wouldn't you feel some obligation to go, I'm going to live up to the, like, I'm a survivor of Krypton. I'm going to live up to some ideals. My father had all these resources and sent me, and they stayed in that dome for a while. It appears they don't tell you exactly the amount of time that passed.
Bottle City of Kandor.
The Bottle City, right? So they spend time at it's not very good, by the way. It's everything. The production design of this film is Sci-Fi Channel circa 90s.
Ooh.
You know, it's apocalypse. All the planets are like Mad Max planets with bars and ravagers or scavengers, whatever you want to call them. I mean, it wants to be Guardians. It doesn't even get close to the worst moments of a Guardians movie. It's Guardians in trench coat only. It's just the levels of bad. And the box office will reflect it. The box office will seems a bit high.
It just jumped up 2% from 59 to 61.
Well, they'll make sure.
Well, that's why they make sure that you know, geeks of color and black girl nerds and what is it, Queerly Radio are all approved. I don't know if Queerly Radio is, but it's just an example of they have these sites that they basically just make up or hand out so they can pad these numbers.
I don't
So
know.
here we go.
Yeah.
Austin Chronicle. Oh, nobody's going to believe anything from Austin. What was what did you say? X-Ray Girl. There was a Variety article.
Yeah. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, I saved a bunch of stuff I can share, Gary.
And we'll get back to that. We'll go over who reviewed it and what, and we'll see how many of those websites you've actually heard of.
They dropped. I mean, these reviews. They dropped 39 minutes ago.
Yeah, and then pull up that. I want to see James Gunn's face. I want to see him,
dude. You got to see
him.
I mean, you can read the tea leaves. Let me find the clip. Okay, I'll share it here, Gary. Just a sec. Okay.
That's right, chat. I got X-Ray Girl in the basement.
Yeah, what is going on?
Puts the lotion on its skin.
Okay, from Variety, Millie Alcock poses with James Gunn, Craig Gillespie, and Peter Safran at the Supergirl world premiere. Let me just look at Gunn's face.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is it there? None of them are smiling, to be clear. Even her.
He's like, yeah, I got one more.
Creepy.
I got one more movie in me. And I'm gone.
It's really one more movie. And what do we have in store for? I got some of the queer clips and other stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy.
Yeah.
I know David Ellison came out recently and said he's our guy. Yeah.
Well, here. Look at this. I'm assembling a team. There we go. I'm assembling a team.
Oh my god.
Oh no. The OC one in the bottom too.
Hello, no.
I don't care.
This is the team that's going to save me from Gary's basement.
There you go. Well, they never learn.
They never leer.
They never leer, Chris.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm only pointing out the parts that stood out to me. I'm definitely seeing it again. When I was at the screening, I sat next to Alan. I leaned over to him and said, "Dude, this is terrible. This is like it's the middle of the movie. There's no momentum.
It's thankfully short, right? It's pretty short. Is it under 2 hours?
Under 2 hours.
Under 2.
Oh, thank Jesus. Thank little baby Jesus. It's under 2 hours. Oh my God.
And I know you're seeing it tonight. You might want to go live.
Tonight.
You might want to go live after tonight, Gary, because I think you're gonna have thoughts.
I might have some thoughts.
You may want to go live. I mean, I can't see Gunn.
I might let X-Ray Girl out of the basement and she can go with me because none of my family want to go.
Torture, right?
my son's all, hell no, I'm not going. Dude.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised about any of this at all. Look at this. Toy Story 5 with a near 90 million second frame will have more friends than Supergirl at weekend box office. Oh no. And I mean, this is kind of bad within itself based on what I've seen of Toy Story 5. I know Alan loves it, but
I did not love it, but whatever.
There's a snake in Supergirl's boot, and it's the second weekend of Disney Pixar Toy Story 5. Many of us have speculated, by the way, that Supergirl could be number 2 at the box office, and it's looking like that's the case. The $170 million DC Studios feature, the second production under the James Gunn and Peter Safran run Warner Brothers comic book division last summer's Superman $125 million domestic opening is expected to open within the upper 40 millions. So that's down at 3,600 theaters stateside pre-sales, though tracking has it it of late in the 50 million plus vicinity. So it might hit 50 million.
Well, it's also 1,000 fewer theaters than Superman.
Yes,
Wow.
and that's also 6 million below the opening of The Flash domestically. And as our good friend Ryan pointed out, when recently a lot of the management at Warner Brothers was given multi-year extensions. Peter Safran and James Gunn were given multi-month extensions.
Through Man of Tomorrow.
That start would be around such previous regime DC greenlights as 2023's The Flash, 55 million. Sorry, not 56. Which was tormented by tabloid reports. No, it was tormented by two Ezra Millers. Stop it. Though above such lackluster titles as Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, and Shazam! Fury of the Gods, overseas estimates for Craig Gillespie directed feature take of Tom King and I can't pronounce that name, graphic novel Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, which I heard it's nothing like, are the low 40 millions. So if you remember, Superman did really well in the States and did not do very well internationally. We hear from sources the pick is opening everywhere from Belgium to France. Well, that's not a
no,
right next door.
Except no, it's everywhere except
okay,
Belgium and France.
Hence, the global opening range is between 80 and 90 million. Previews in North America start at 3 p.m. Thursday. No critical Rotten Tomatoes score yet. Yes, we have one now. 61%. Toy Story 5, meanwhile, passed $200 million at the domestic box office on Tuesday. The Andrew Stanton directed fifth quel. Fucking hell.
Fifth quel.
Fifth quel.
Oh, that's funny.
We're
That
just making up
motherfucking
words
fifth
now.
quels.
They like
Hollywood's dying. They're like, what's wrong? We're at fucking fifth quels. That's a video for another day. Fifth quel is eyeing a second frame in North America between 88 and 96 million. I wouldn't be surprised if it hit that 96. 40% to 45% drop after posting the best domestic opening of the year, the best Monday year to date with 17.3 million, and a massive 23.7 million Tuesday, Dollar Tuesday, or Discount Tuesday, I should say. It used to be Dollar Tuesday, Chris. You know, back in my day, remember Dollar Tuesday and $2 Tuesday? Disney Pixar 2024 Summer Smash Inside Out 2 went on to post the best second weekend for any animated film with 101.2 million, 34% drop after opening. That's really good. So Supergirl's toast.
Yes.
It's toast. I mean, there's a Jackass movie coming out, like the 50th Jackass movie.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I don't care. I'm gonna go.
They're gonna be in an old folks home doing like little stunts.
They kind of made fun of that, them being old in
the
last movie or the movie before even.
And they're older now.
Hey, those movies are cheap. They're like $10 million budget. They make like 40 or 50. Why would you not make one?
You may hate the saying now, but it's just fucking true. You know, things are just true.
Woo.
So the fan screenings, that's why I made my video. So I bought a fan screening ticket for San Antonio. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not going to be here. So I'm like, damn, I wonder if I'm going to be able to get one. So I checked in my local area and the theater was empty for the fan screening.
That's so in your area, it's just empty.
It is fucking empty. There is, I think, 3 other people going.
To pick a good middle seat.
Well, I mean, like I am kind of in the middle of nowhere, but to be fair. But then I checked my IMAX in San Antonio and I checked Burbank, of course. Burbank, except for those front rows, is all sold out.
Yeah.
But then my IMAX, which was sold out for Flash months in advance, still had plenty of seats. So I put in my video, it's just anecdotal, but I try to go across the country and just check theaters for the fan screenings and are all empty. They're all empty. Yeah. So I was like, oh, whoa, this thing's really dead. This thing's really dead. If the fan screenings, you know, you had to go through it. Was it? No, that was with Spider-Man. You had to
that was with Spider-Man. These announced.
These are just available on Fandango or wherever you go. You can go, and there's multiple screenings. There's one at 10, there's one at 7, and one at 10.
Yeah, so there's a good chance that Millie Alcock will show up to Burbank.
Chris, I'm holding out because remember with Madam Web, we had a 6-day opening weekend. I am holding out for the 7-day opening weekend. Once we get there, we have achieved singularity. When we get the 7-day opening weekend.
By the way, madam, movies, a list of movies that are better than this. The Marvels had, the Kamala Khan character. She's likable. That actress is likable. Like I'm saying, I had more fun at the Marvels and Madam Web than Supergirl, which is depressing.
Okay, Madam Web, Hand to Heart is a fun movie to watch.
Yes,
it is.
It's a fun, bad movie.
It's a terrible movie.
It's ridiculous.
It's a porno movie without any of the sex. That's all it is. It's a porn. It's all porn setup scenarios that with no payoff. It's so good.
Right.
Oh man. Oh, dude, when they were doing the CPR thing, I was dying laughing. I was dying. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, there's the older woman with the younger women in the forest. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless Madam Web. I think this could do Marvel's money.
Oh, below at this point. I think below.
What Marvel's was at least number one at its opening weekend.
This will not be.
Yeah.
We already saw. And Toy Story 5, as much as I didn't like it, I saw it at a 3:00 screening in the afternoon. It was kids and families. They all clapped at the end. They loved it for what it was. I think the stuff with the screen replacing toys was a message that, like, oh, that's good. It's not heavy-handed. It's their tech versus old toys, classic toys. That
sure
is something families. You know what?
But emasculating the male characters, like that was a bit much.
Yes. Did you see it?
It's a consistency. I saw parts of it. I couldn't sit through the whole thing, dude.
Yeah. I mean, the way that they play that, it's through the lens of Bonnie. So it's her playing with the male toys.
Sure.
So at the same time.
Is that the lens of how old is Bonnie in it? She a toddler?
No, she's not a toddler, but
she's a little above a toddler. Is that the lens of a
toddler? Of
a 9-year-old or an 8? No, it's not.
Sure.
That's the Hollywood fucking lens. That's what it is.
Well, correct. But I'm just saying that's the justification.
Mostly fatherless people making these movies now.
Yeah, that's
Chris. Yeah. Childless people, fatherless too. Childless people making these movies, and they have no concept. So they do it through their intersectionality. Fuck intersectionality. By the way, completely made up word by academia.
Yeah,
but it describes it's often woke is often attributed to what is truly intersectionality, which is Marxist, by the way. Fuck. Ooh, I blinked. Am I okay now? All right. My camera blinked for me anyway. I don't know if it did for you. Yeah. So and other contrast, all right. Garrett was telling me he went to go see Obsession last weekend and he had trouble finding seats.
What?
On the weekend. He was going on the weekend, mind you. So, and he was like, man, he had to go look at multiple theaters and at multiple times to find seats. Like, when was the last time that happened? With anything?
And by the way, it's on VOD as of Monday.
Oh, that's a mistake.
It's too early.
I agree. But it's one of those
big mistake. Oh, dummies, don't do that.
It is stupid.
It can ride out the whole summer. It can make $500 million. What are they doing? Oh.
Well, my guess is they'll also have it come back to theaters with some extra that they'll add in October.
Oh, that's so dumb. You know what needs to go to VOD is Mandalorian and Grogu.
Fast.
My prediction was early July. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, but man, that look on Gunn's face, and I've seen stills.
That was grim.
He's not smiling. He's there on an obligation. I'm sure taking time away from shooting in Atlanta, a movie he knows is going to be kind of a dead world.
Yeah.
A dead universe.
It's, the DCU is taking shape, and we're finding out that shape is poop. It's a giant piece of poop. It's nothing. There's no substance to it. There's no foundation. Oh, that's Ace. And I don't know if you heard that or not. He's got a good bark. He's like the
Barely.
nicest hellhound ever. So he's cooked, dude. He's done. And David Ellison's going to ride it out. And he can't, like, David Ellison like can't fire him right now. They're too far into the deal. For one, Paramount doesn't even take over officially until what, September, October, possibly.
Yeah.
Unless there's any, but the DOJ has approved it. It's done. And of course, Hollywood was pissed about it. But you contrast Obsession ticket sales and then Spider-Man's fan ticket sales, which were through Prime. So you had to be a Prime member, which most everybody is. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But those things are selling like crazy. Those are hard to get into now.
Oh, my seats are in like row 3, whatever. I'm just happy to be in there. It's fine.
Yeah, I had to. I'm not sure. I told you I'm not sure I'm going to be. So I got a ticket up here and down there, and my tickets up here are pretty good, and my ones down there, I'm going to be looking up at the screen.
Yeah,
in like the third row, like you, second or third row.
But it'll be fun. Like that looks like it. I really wish that trailer, the new trailer, I like, but I think they showed too much.
I still don't know what's going on in the movie. Do you?
I don't want to. I want to be surprised going to the movies. I miss that
because we don't necessarily know who the villain is, because Sadie Sink is Jean Grey, so she's not going to be a villain.
Yeah,
she might, unless they make her misunderstood. There's like, it can still suck. It's a trailer. All right, let's pump. I mean, I'm excited a little bit, but I could go in and see that because it seems busy. There's a lot going on, and the Hand being led by a woman that's not Elektra. Well, that's potentially so we'll see. But the Tom Holland parts, the costume looks perfect, dude. It looks so good.
Yeah.
That's the costume I've been waiting for. That is the John Romita costume. That is the best costume. It's the best costume. What do we got here? Oh my God. I thought that was I can't see. So when people are comparing the Supergirl from Flash to this Supergirl, and it's better, she's a better Supergirl. She's hotter. But here we go. Spider-Man brand new day box office tracking soars. We got a soar. Did we get any soars in the review? Well, we did get one.
Well, I'll say this. I just want to Supergirl just misspell soars, SORES.
Yeah, that's
Supergirl
what I said in my video. If she's messy, you're going to get a lot of soars from Supergirl.
Oh, oh, that just hurts thinking about it. Oh my God.
You're right. No, Chris, I want a headline that says Supergirl soars to second place.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Do it.
While Supergirl struggles to reach it 40 million opening. Would you be surprised at a $39 million opening, Chris?
No, not at all.
I wouldn't.
Not based on what I saw. And I think word of mouth, look, Obsession is a success because of word of mouth. I think word of mouth is the new marketing. It truly is. And you can try to manipulate it all you want, but the Gen Z, Gen Alpha, the people on social media, they don't buy it. They see through it. And you can invite all the TikTokers and influencers you want. This is why, like, I didn't have a +1 or Alan to the Supergirl screening. They have a whole lot of new critics, and they're not really critics. They have big followings on TikTok, and no one's really discerning with. That's why I'm seeing all these junket interviews with Millie Alcock, and like they get views. Okay, I didn't get to interview her, but she's on channels that are not big, getting 12 views for a 4-minute interview with her. And
they're TikTokers, Chris. They're diverse and gay TikTokers who have these little mics that they go, here you go, and then the star has to pick it up and go, yeah, and it sounds terrible. Yeah, God damn, I hate those things. Can't wait till they go out of style. Please make it happen. Yeah. But they're going to be worse than the shills, like 1,000 times, because you know what's super authentic? TikTokers. Super authentic. And this is why your review is getting a lot of attention, because out of the people who go early, you and Alan are the only ones people actually believe.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think we're the only people that said bad things.
No, but they're the only ones that, like, there's people saying bad things, but they're trying to hedge it. And you guys were just like, no. I think I liked Alan's quote profoundly awful. That's an honest review from somebody. Not like, oh, well, I like this, and Millie Alcock is, and I haven't seen it. Maybe she's fucking great. Maybe I walk out of it going, you know what? Fuck you guys. She was awesome. This movie rules. We'll find out.
She's not. Oh, I got to show you this clip. I just found it from an interviewer for like the local KTLA 5. He's asking Millie Alcock a question. Although I love that still of the dude.
Yeah.
Scott
That's what's his name?
Oh,
Scott Mance.
that is
Scott Mance.
That
yes.
is a
Yeah.
face. Oh my
I know
God.
Scott IRL. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But you got to hear her response to this question.
Okay.
Got to hear this.
There must have been a lot of challenges for you because of the emotional toll of the character, you know, the arc of the character, but also the physicality of it all. What were the biggest challenges for you?
The biggest challenges for me are actually these moments. Funnily enough. No, I'm serious, because like I got into this because I wanted to be a really good actor, you know? And in drama school, they don't teach you how to do a press run. They don't teach you how to pose for a photo. They don't teach you how to speak on camera in this way. They don't teach you what it's like to suddenly have external opinions about you, not who you play, but who you are and how you look. So this has been the biggest challenge for me.
Well, you're really good at it.
She's great at it.
She's really great at it.
I don't know about that. I don't know if she's really good at it.
There are people, but as Dean sorry, go on, Chris.
No, but can you believe that I think she's being genuine and honest because she doesn't know how to do anything else. I'm just going to be honest. Even when she was asked the gay question, she's being honest for her. It's not good for the movie, but she
is coached. Dean Cain talked about it last Friday. And when I asked him, I'm like, who does the coaching? You know, I assume the agents would do some guidance because that's what you pay them to fucking do. But apparently no, it's the producers. It's the studio that does it. The studio handpicked those people to come to that event during Pride Month. So when you bring Queerly Radio in, Queerly Radio is going to ask queerly questions. They're just going to ask gay shit. They're not going to ask questions about the movie or in particulars of the plot or how you feel about playing Supergirl or anything. It's, do you think she's gay and stuff? You know, like, fuck. But so the studio knows what the fuck they're doing, and she is coached. She absolutely is. Now she might not be good at it.
That's what she's admitting. Like, I went to school for acting. I didn't learn anything about how to pose on a red carpet, answer questions at a junket. Like she said, this is harder than doing the movie, what she just did. It's the only time I feel sorry for actors, because when I worked at G4, I used to do junkets, and you'd come in and you'd see this like 4 minute, you got 4 minutes with Bruce Willis or whoever it is, and you just see the glaze on their face. You're asking me the same question 50 people just asked me, and now I'm going to tell you.
You know, you remember Bill Belichick, you know?
Yeah.
Famous coach, retired, hooked up with 26-year-old. Right, yes. You remember his press conferences? They're the worst press conferences in the history of press conferences because he fucking hated it. And he was honest. He just honestly didn't answer anything. He didn't say what he didn't want to say, you know? And I showed what Matt Smith, who I think genuinely feels that way because he was in the Doctor Who fandom and he knew how to navigate that pretty well too. So to come out and say like, I'm just not good at this. Well, get good at it or don't say anything. You can not say anything. That is an option. You can nicely not say anything. You can just do we're doing our best.
I don't have a problem with her answer here. I think
answer here is honest.
Honest. She's just like, this is challenging. I didn't train for this. I trained to act. Not like that's not hard for her. I mean, we've seen her on screen. She can do it, but man, the script for this movie too is just so bad in so many ways. How did this person write this movie? Like this, she's an actress who wrote it. And I guess she's a woman. And the fact that like, I think we watched the trailer or one of the trailers last week where they put the screenwriter's name on the same screen as the director, Craig Gillespie, because she's a woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You were 100% right. They did that to show that there was a woman involved in this production. This woman just so happens to have written absolutely nothing, zero. We could pull up her IMDb.
Yeah, she's not done much of anything.
She has done nothing. She has acted in Vampire Diaries,
Yeah.
but she's an attractive actress. So how do you spell her name? Oh my God.
Oh my
mouse
God,
isn't
I
working.
can't spell it. Just go to IMDb, look up Supergirl. It'll be in the list of credits. I'll look up her name. We'll be sitting here all day.
We'll be sitting here all day, Chris.
I can't please do a late night stream after you see the movie, Gary.
Oh my God.
Here, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Anna Noguera. And her writing credits are, scroll
she's
down.
a woman and a POC.
There you go. Now hit writer.
Um,
No, up, right there. Hit writer.
Come on.
There we go. Those are her credits.
Wow.
Untitled Wonder Woman movie. Untitled Baby Love Project. Teen Titans. Supergirl, We Win, which is a short from 2018.
Because that's who you should choose.
That's absolutely who you should choose.
See, this is what I mean about Gunn. He's not bringing in top tier talent. He's bringing in friends and favors. And it doesn't seem like I mean, there's a like even like Marvel where they would cast like really great actors in roles like, you know, Michael Douglas, Robert Redford. Like you had seasoned talent. No one like that in the Gunn movies. It's just all people he's worked with before. And some glaring omissions like Rainn Wilson, who he wouldn't have gotten the job at Marvel without doing the movie Super. That's what got him the job to do Guardians. Was Super.
It was. And, you know, early days, he was buddies with Joss, too, who was essentially running the MCU in those early days, mapping it out. James Gunn is finding out it's probably a little different running a studio as a co-CEO than being a director.
Yeah.
A little different.
Yeah.
And he might have had his complaints about Feige, and we all do too, believe me. But yeah, it's a lot more coordination involved and mapping things out. And his philosophy, well, it still would have been bad. He's the wrong guy for Superman. But if you would have just focused on one movie and see what happens after that instead of 8-year plan, Chris, remember this was an 8-year plan. So how many years are we into it? When do we consider the starting point?
I'd say release Superman. I could give a shit about anything else.
I tried to figure out the start of the DCU and I failed. It's Peacemaker season 1, maybe. And he said in one interview didn't count, and then later on said it did count. And then in the second interview reaffirmed it. So he was confused. I saw the chats mentioning the slow motion battle as leaked online to the song.
It's bad, dude. It's bad.
Sorry, those are my dogs. They say hi.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't look good. We can't show it. Obviously, we can't show it.
But you saw it. You watched it.
I did watch it.
It's not good, right?
It's not good. Everybody's going, oh, it's just like the Marvels. You know, I think it was Flash who said it's just like the Marvels. I'm just a girl scene. I'm like, yeah, it kind of was.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What do we have to share here?
This is Grace's tweet. Thanks, Steph, for finding this. She talks about her Supergirl review. No spoilers. An epic failure on the level of Birds of Prey, Thor: Love and Thunder, and dare I say it?
Oh
no!
Oh,
shockingly bad. She says.
No. There it is.
And look at her face.
Like, wow.
Shockingly bad, she says.
Worse
I
than
think
Snow White?
I think we've turned her, ladies and gentlemen. Grace is based.
Wow.
Oh my God. Welcome to the dark side.
Well, look, I give her credit for not giving this movie a pass and being honest.
She doesn't like James Gunn. James Gunn
True.
doesn't like her. He's
True.
publicly called her out. But no, I still think she's being honest. I think her takes are horrible, but I think they are hers.
Yeah, I believe she is. That is what she thinks. So she should already, based on the girl power aspect of this movie, be predisposed to like it.
Just Bruce said it. Like, that's your audience right there. Grace Randolph. And she didn't like it.
Yeah. Who cares what I think? Honestly, who cares what I think about Supergirl?
Yeah.
If you can't get the audience that you're targeting, that's bad.
Yep. Well, listen, some of us knew it was bad when they're like, we're going to adapt a Tom King graphic novel. Oh, absolute shit. Super shit. Thermule. Hashtag super shit.
Super shit.
Super shit. Yeah, this is going to get destroyed this week by everybody. Dude,
No,
it's gonna be fun.
Dude, you got to ride the Supergirl wave.
Oh, I've been out waiting for it. I'm ready.
Do you ever do out of the
Kinda
theater
already am.
reactions? Do you ever do out of the theater reactions?
I did one for Wicked.
That's because you're not going to make a video.
Movie.
Yeah,
that
and it's
one.
usually for ones I don't. I like to save it for my video. But yeah, we'll see.
I feel like
A live stream might be a good idea tonight.
when you see Supergirl tonight, I feel like you will be moved to you won't be able to wait till Friday, frankly. I mean, can you wait till Friday to talk about it?
Oh no. Oh no.
Dude, you gotta
Well, I'm gonna make my video Thursday. So
Yeah.
I'm seeing it tonight, making my video tomorrow.
and then
Depending
FNT.
on what happens, we hope it releases Friday unless I go too long, and then we can't, which happens.
I want the cup.
I
The
kind of want
gripper-
that cup too. The
the
flesh,
gripper cup?
the
Fleshlight Club.
transitioning penis cup.
Oh my
Ellen
God.
Page cup.
Fucking
Oh.
Dean Cain was savage last Friday. he drops a bag of sticks twice, and then he says, when we pulled up the cup, he's all, "You know what that looks like. You've been to prison, Gary."
That was great.
Yeah.
By the way, Dean Cain quote tweeted me.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he just said, oof. He just said, oof.
That's so funny. That is such a weird world we live in.
Yeah.
When Superman is like making fun of me for going to prison. What the fuck? How did this happen?
I love it. Love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's that?
This is Nicholas Holt, but they showed the cup to David Corn
Oh,
Sweat.
yeah.
His reaction's
This
pretty
is
funny.
great.
Okay.
I have
If you
Turn it
guys
up.
have seen the viral cup.
I think I have seen it.
Have you seen this?
I don't like that one bit. I need a lot of those. I don't understand, and I don't think I want it explained.
You made it.
I like him.
He's so nice.
Can we keep him around and just get rid of
Yes.
James Gunn? I'm
Yeah,
fine with that.
just make a new. How different would things be if Gunn decided to make a Cavill Superman movie, like a proper Superman with?
He can't. He's incapable. I think we've gone over this, Chris.
I know.
To make a Superman movie, you need to believe in heroism and you need to believe in truth, justice, and the American way.
You need to believe
End
in
of.
America.
You know who would be a good director for, and I'm not saying like this guy puts on MAGA hats or anything, but Joseph Kaczynski, is that his name? The guy who did F1,
Yes.
Tron Legacy. That's the guy who should have directed Top Gun Maverick. That's who directs Superman. That's who you get to direct Superman. My old choice was, despite we're gonna just forget Incredibles 2 ever happened, was Brad Bird.
Oh,
But
he'd be
I think
good too.
Kaczynski would be a much better director for Superman.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the one last thing I'll say about Supergirl to keep in mind when you see it. Do you remember as a kid seeing certain superhero movies or superhero, even a cartoon or whatever, you just get this feeling of elation over like, yes, the villains got theirs. So Superman learned to fly, or just a great moment where you just feel this like sense of elation.
Triumph.
Zero of that in Supergirl.
No.
Zero.
No,
None.
when you get your big moments with like, excuse me, with Batman, this is a human that has worked, dedicated his entire life with laser focus to maximize everything about being human. Be the smartest, the cleverest, smartest, and not strongest. But if somebody's going to fight Batman, how much time does he have to prepare? That's how good Batman is. But when Superman and Spider-Man do it, and they finally let go, that most of the time they're holding back. They're trying not to kill people, and when they finally let loose, it makes that even more impactful, right?
Just certain.
That's what a hero is. A hero shows restraint, right?
Right.
Millie Alcock said, Supergirl can be her own hero. And Az brought this up, like that's antithetical to heroism. Heroes are selfless. They are the last in line. They will sacrifice themselves to save the dog and the family. Like that's what a hero is, right? You can be your own hero. That is some fucking commie gobbledygook.
It is weird, selfish, present day bullshit. We heroes are something we aspire to be. We'll never be Batman, Superman, Spider-Man,
No.
but we can hold the ideals that they hold in their heart, right? We can be the good person. We can return the shopping cart when you're shopping
and not leave it in the middle of the
parking
lot like a savage.
It could ding other cars. You do that for others. You don't selfishly, the simple things. I know but like that scene, I remember when I was a kid, I went to an early screening of Superman because my aunt was dating a guy whose family owned a movie theater, the Americana in Detroit, Michigan. I got to see Superman early. One of the best experiences of my life. When Superman grabs the helicopter, grabs her, then grabs the helicopter. Who's got me? Who's got you? Like, yeah, you've got me. Who's got you? Like
such a good scene.
But that scene,
Yo, Jim.
Go with the bad outfit. You could never do that today. Because it'd be a fentanyl zombie. But anyways, so like that elation of yes, Toby train scene, yes.
So good.
That's why we see movies like this, is to feel that feeling. It's just not there. It was absent in Superman, I think. I don't know. Lex Luthor, I don't see a redemption arc to a guy who shot someone cold-blooded in the head
right in front of him,
right in front of Superman.
And you're gonna force him like that. That's the kind of story, Chris, that you tell in Superman 5. Like they're forced to work together. You don't do it in the second Superman movie. That's not even a Superman movie, right? And
with Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Buzz Luthor. That looks
Buzz Luthor. Listen, that's a comic accurate costume. We'll see how it looks, but like at this point, James Gunn gets no benefit of the doubt from me. Not at all. Not anymore.
He's now affiliated with one of the biggest bombs. And when you look at his career, whatever you think, he has been affiliated, starting with Guardians, with only big successes. And now he's unrestrained. You can do whatever you want. And then we get a mid-Superman movie, because I respect people's arguments who say they like Superman.
Sure.
They
absolutely.
found reasons, like, Tom from Midnight's Edge liked it. I think, didn't Yellow Flash like it?
He liked it.
Like,
yeah, we were at a meetup where you and I were together, where people were, arguing for it, and we just had a conversation. It was great. It was fun.
Yeah, that's totally cool. But there will be no arguments about this one.
No.
There's not. When Grace Randolph is like, oof,
Oh my.
Yeah.
I really can't. I'm being serious, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. To
What,
go tonight.
Supergirl?
Supergirl, yeah, for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, dude, I'm seeing it again tonight. Please,
Jesus.
I don't think you'll be able to restrain yourself from like expressing how you feel about
I'll
it.
try not to. I don't know. I can be boisterous in the theater. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sharing something here, just a little
Oh yeah.
minor piece of breaking news about
If my mouse will work, which
Oh,
Jesus, I
it's-
hate it going on the road. Nothing fucking works when I hook it. There we go.
so the re-release of Avengers Endgame
Yes.
will be titled Avengers Endgame Encore. It will include a custom introduction, additional new footage, and a special end tag exclusive to Infinity Vision and IMAX releases. It's in theaters September.
Infinity
25th.
Vision. Get the
I know.
fuck out of here with your Infinity Vision.
Such a bullshit name. I mean, they brand all the theaters in Burbank. Like one of the theaters is called Burbank X. It's called AMC XL. Like, what the hell is that?
It's just a bigger theater. Maybe it's got a little nicer sound system. Who cares?
It's
not
I mean,
IMAX. Half the IMAXs are not IMAX.
Yeah, they're not. They're
Yeah.
fake IMAX.
The fake IMAX.
Anyway, so this is a way to get their Infinity Vision in, but then I
Okay,
think
why
this
would you
will do well.
hold on? Sorry.
Yeah.
Why would you just play Avengers Endgame? It's part 2. Why not Infinity War and Endgame together as one movie? Why are we just doing the second part? No,
Yeah.
that
I agree.
it makes no sense.
Just pay all the Avengers movies.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Oh well. Infinity and nothing's coming out in September, so this will probably do well.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
what's coming out? Nothing.
But
I mean,
a lot of people will
Oscar
see
bait.
this and realize how bad it is. That's your other risk. Upon revisiting this movie, you will see how bad it is. That's why I'm like, maybe you put Infinity War before it, see a little good before the bad. I don't know. It is weird that we have not gotten a trailer, but we have gotten leaked footage.
Oh,
That was very real. So that leaked footage of the Sentinels,
yeah.
which are huge, but then it's like Shang-Chi and Captain African American and like Yelena. Yelena's standing up there with like some, I don't know, 200-foot Sentinel. Like it's huge. It's like, what's she gonna do? Throw a stick at it?
Well, I didn't buy the Thunderbolts. She's just this.
What the hell is she?
chick.
Well, I mean, like in Avengers, what did they have Black Widow and Hawkeye doing? And Cap, they had them saving people. That's their job, was to save people while the big guns were up there fighting the big bad, right? And occasionally, Black Widow would break out. I don't know what kind of gun she had, so I'm gonna say whip out her 9 and shoot at some people, but that's it. Like she was saving people, not like Yelena going up against a Sentinel. That's like Godzilla versus Bambi.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Makes no sense.
The picture of Nightcrawler looks kind of hideous. And then Steve Rogers, he's got long hair. He's holding Thor's hammer and he's in his fucking street clothes because we wouldn't want to take away the shield from Captain African American. So in your second to last movie with with Chris Evans, he's not even going to be in a Captain America costume at all. And then you bring Robert Downey Jr. back. He's not playing Iron Man. He's not playing the witty, fun Iron Man. He's playing a villain and making a lot of money to do it. It's I don't know. I don't know. We will see. I hope we get lots of John Walker because he did nothing wrong, Chris. John Walker is pretty good.
It's
I
a
like
good
John
character.
Yeah.
I like him. Yeah.
I hope Shang-Chi dies horribly. I hope a Sentinel just slowly tears him apart. Like just rips his arm off one at a time, steals his little rings.
Here's
and
the
then
other
eats them.
Here's the other thing, as we're now like more than a decade into the superhero movie genre, maybe 20 years in. They spend no time defining powers or power levels.
Nope.
Like with the villain in Supergirl or Supergirl herself. Like, what is and I felt like all the early superhero movies did either it's a training or discovery of your powers. Now they don't do any of that. So we see these characters and I don't know what their power level is. So I don't know if X character, like if Shang-Chi goes up against a Sentinel, is that a fair fight? What are his weaknesses? We don't know. We don't know because we haven't
the rings, Chris, they could do blasty ring stuff. They've really established that they could do gobbledygook energy. I mean, like this happens in the comics too, when you have the B and the C and D list superheroes and they all have some sort of energy blast out of their hands and they can fly. That's fine. But when you have a main character like that, for one, Shang-Chi is the master of Kung Fu, Chris. So what's he going to do? Kung Fu a Sentinel? No, they give him rings. Yeah. It's such a butchery of that character. A character, by the way, that Simu Liu said the comics were racist. And I would just call them based. You know, that's me. But yeah, okay. End game. We are reaching the end of the superhero film. Now, a lot of people will look at the Spider-Man box office, which will be amazing. It'll be spectacular. It'll be sensational. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. But it will not save the superhero movie. Just like the last Spider-Man movie didn't save the superhero movie. There will always be Spider-Man and Batman movies. Always. Forever. Will there be Thunderbolts? Will there be B-list? No. The answer is no. That time is coming to an end. X-Men will decide the fate of Marvel pretty much. I think the fate of the superhero, the expensive superhero film has been sealed already. But just pay attention to that casting of the X-Men, which I think are coming way too late. Way too late. But yeah, when we get I don't know, Denzel Washington as Magneto, you'll know. Great actor. But don't think he's really Magneto. Yeah. Lots of stuff going on today here at the house. What else we got? X-Ray Girl. I didn't even look at the Discord.
We have the Batman Nightfall trilogy. And there's which you'll probably have to play because I don't trust this internet over Wi-Fi. But there's also the Jordan Belfort docuseries, The Real Wolf of Wall Street. Could be quite interesting too.
Let me look. My Discord's not coming up now.
Variety's reviewer Owen Gleiberman. Holy shit.
Let's pull that up. Yeah, that was the Variety review.
The Variety review just dropped.
Oh, let's see it.
From X. Let me zoom in on that.
Let's see it.
Supergirl is a super horrendous comic book.
Oh my God.
With the worst script I can remember, says Variety's Owen Gleiberman. James Gunn said he wasn't going into production on any movie until the script was rock solid. For that was the overriding problem with the superhero overkill era. The films had lousy scripts, which served as grids for layering visual effects. I can go right to the story if you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Abstract. Hang on.
Ouch.
Sorry, Gary.
It's okay.
This just dropped.
No, it's breaking news.
It is
breaking news.
Supergirl review. Millie Alcock takes charge in a dystopian superhero movie so flat it's super horrendous. It's got a terrible script and a punk rock attitude of corporate pretension.
It's as flat as Millie Alcock. That would have been mean.
But Owen, I've been reading since the 90s. He gives no fucks. So the fact that they assigned this to him to review,
Gleiberman,
Owen Gleiberman, or Gleiberman, used to write for Entertainment Weekly.
By the way, that's Creme of the Yellow Hills. You know that famous DC villain, Creme of the Yellow Hills.
Yeah,
he's got a bunch of dots on his face, which he doesn't. in the comic, but there we go. Let's take a look. Last summer's. Yeah, you read it, Chris. You're a gooder reader than me.
I don't know about that. Last summer's reboot of Superman was a movie that provoked reactions all over the map. Some liked it, some didn't. But even if, like me, you're in the positive camp, the movie was trying to be so many things at once that your appreciation for how close it came to echoing the vibe and style of comic books that might have scraped up against your feeling that it was all a bit busy. I think we said it was busy from the trailers.
Yeah.
That said, there was one thing about Superman that perhaps the whole world could agree on in that 12-minute long argument between Clark Kent and Lois Lane, mostly a very good scene. The moment when Clark made the case that Superman's wholesome valor was punk rock, well, that was cringe. The second you call anything punk rock, it has ceased in that moment to be punk rock. Oh my God, that
is a great point.
It has instead become lame, and Superman calling what he does punk rock is super cringe. Going on. In that light, here's the key thing to know about Supergirl, the second outing from James Gunn's DC Studios. The entire movie thinks it's punk rock. It opens with Crypto, the superdog, peeing on a newspaper headline about Superman saving a small town. From there, the film introduces us to Kara Zor-El, who, rather than being the spunky Supergirl of legend, saving earthly lives in a primary colored spandex suit, is an interplanetary drunk in a Blondie T-shirt. How punk rock! Bopping from one arid dystopia to the next, seeking out junk heap bars on junk heap planets, getting into fights set to razory anthems by Wetleg and Halsey. The villain, Krem of the Yellow Hills, is an overly derivative Mad Max reject, played by Belgian actor Matthias Schoenaerts, with a shaved head and scraggy ponytail and rows of silver pellet piercing his face and an accent that might be from Transylvania. Think Lord Humongous meets Pinhead meets Adam Sandler.
Wow.
Okay. We're told that Krem, a human trafficker who leads a group of space pirates known as the Brigands, possesses the strength of 10,000 men. But we'd be happier if he had the magnetism of one interesting one.
Oh.
The Australian actress Millie Alcock is 26, but as Kara, she has the look and aura of someone younger with a touch of wild child 70s androgyny.
Oh, androgyny.
She's like Christy McNichol crossed with the feral kid from the Road Warrior. Wow, he's saying it.
He said
in oversized Penny Lane sunglasses.
Yes.
Alcock is likable enough. Underneath it all, she often seems like little orphan Annie with desert wastrel hair. But the character as written is so one note that it's hard to have much investment in what she's up to. Of course, maybe that's because the movie has no story. As Kara plays hooky from her life on Earth just because, we see Krem commit a pair of brutish actions that set off what passes for the plot of Supergirl. The beloved terrier Crypto gets shot with a poison dart that will kill him in 72 hours. That's how long Kara has to retrieve the antidote. And then there's the matter of Ruthie, Mary, Noel. Those names, are they trying to make the Star Wars prequel monikers look elegant? Who watches Krem slaughter her entire family?
Oh no.
Starting with her father, who's an artisan of weapons. She's able to salvage one of his swords, an artifact that feels very sub-Lord of the Rings. And she has now one agenda, to get her revenge by killing Krem. We know that because Eve Ridley, as Ruthie, never stops declaiming this goal or deviating from her tone of stoic petulance. Kill Krem, save the dog. Those are the motivations driving the entire, not even interesting enough to be convoluted plot of Supergirl. Maybe that's why the movie is full of action, yet numbingly flat. Kara has a backstory. You want me to keep going?
Oh, yeah, keep going.
Okay, Kara has a backstory, which turns out to be an overinflated CGI bummer. Superman's version of my home turned into the apocalypse was at least short and sweet. His planet was getting ready to blow up, so his father Jor-El stowed him as an infant into a spaceship and it landed on Earth. All very clean and mythological. Like Moses. That's what I said that. But Kara, who is Superman's cousin, she's the daughter of Jor-El's brother Zor-El, was born 8 years after Krypton began to implode. The punk rock dystopia surrounded for her from the outset. So by the time she's packed into a spaceship, she's losing the family she loves, all of which could have made her a comic book heroine with a haunted underside if the move had a haunted underside. James Gunn, along with Peter Safran, knew that he was launching DC Studios right into the teeth of superhero fatigue.
Uh-oh. Don't say that.
Gunn got asked a lot about how he was going to avoid that. And the key thing he said was, we're not going into production on any movie until the script we have is rock solid. For that was the overriding problem with the superhero overkill era. The films had lousy scripts, which were used as grids on which to layer the visual effects. Gunn was right to want to take the comic book genre back to well-structured screenwriting basics.
Okay, can I stop right there?
Yeah.
Yes. The thought of that, the idea of that on paper, that sounds really good, but it's all about the execution. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so what has he done in his second DC outing? He's given us a comic book movie with the worst script I can remember. It's by Anna Nogueira. I've never bought the idea that movies were ruined by Jaws and Star Wars, but watching Supergirl, you might well think that they were ruined by Mos Eisley cantina scene of Star Wars, because that seems to be the movie's dominant influence. I mean, it's like a series of different cantina scenes that
Really?
aren't distinct. They're not like, they just blend, they just look the same. One set piece after another features rubbery creatures with heads like melting anvils and tentacles coming out of strange places, as if this is after 50 years was still charming and awesome. ILM is one of the film's visual effects houses.
Ooh.
ILM.
Really?
Yeah. Actually,
they're working on Doomsday.
Yeah, actually, the cantina scene was corny even back then, and creatures like these now make you feel trapped in a Muppet movie. Supergirl plods along, poised between sodden spectacle and snark. Jason Momoa shows up as Lobo, a stogie-sucking bounty hunter biker who's groomed like a lost member of Kiss. Oh my God, that's right. And he gives the film a jolt of untidy energy. David Cornsweet pops up for a few scenes as Superman, and that's enough to make you wish that it wouldn't take the whole damn movie for Kara to accept her Supergirl identity. He sees the good in everyone, she says of her super cousin, and I see the truth. Dark. I was shocked to see that director Craig Gillespie, who made the arresting I, Tonya and the fabulous Cruella, could churn out a piece of product this generic in its action and its attitudinizing. I think he made up a word.
It seems like Gillespie makes movies that are predominantly for women and gay people. Continue.
He seems gay.
I just assume that from everybody in Hollywood now.
But he seems gay because Millie Alcock, who is attractive in real life, there's like the sequence of like, how do they make her look ugly? Like, I'm like, she's ugly.
I talked about it last night. You put that on the director and the cinematographer.
Okay.
Like they have total control over that, on how they shoot people, how they light, how they block the blocking. What I see in the trailers is terrible. It's terrible.
Gay men should not be allowed to cast attractive women. This last line of this,
they run the fashion industry, and that's why they all look well. Remember, with the fashion industry, women were hot.
Yeah.
like really hot. And then they went into that like heroin chic thing where everybody was like skinny as hell. And then they went worse. They went body positivity. Yes, you should not let gay men run the fashion. Straight dudes should absolutely run the fashion industry from now on.
Okay, so this last
Let's go.
paragraph. What happened to his barbed humanistic wit? Maybe Gillespie, who is Australian, convinced himself that Mad Max light trappings of Supergirl make it a subversion of the genre. It's also desperate to be punk rock, but Supergirl is punk croc.
Croc.
Punk croc.
Yeah, you know, I
I
love
love
that he
that
said
line.
it's absolutely true. When you have to say something is punk rock, it stops being punk rock. It's the one thing you don't acknowledge, like ever, about the attitude of it. That's why, I don't know, if you're a punk rock museum, for example, let's just throw out an example here, guys. There's a punk rock museum in Vegas, and they're like the punk rock museum, the museum of punk rock, but it's a nonprofit, and there's board members, and you have to have meetings with them forever to have a meetup with some somewhat rebellious YouTubers, lightly rebellious, very lightly rebellious YouTubers compared to others. And they say, hey, you can come to our punk rock museum and do a meetup. So I announce it. 25 minutes later, they pull the plug with some bullshit excuse because they got a phone call. Not very punk rock, is it? Would you say that's punk rock? I wouldn't say that's punk rock. I would say that's antithetical to punk rock. So that's just an example of what's punk rock and what's not punk rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about as punk rock as Green Day, as somebody brought it up earlier.
Oh my God, I love that term, punk croc. It's like corporate punk is what it is. It's super cool. I mean, Gunn may have started that way when he made his indie movies, but once he did the Marvel film, it's all compromised. Like once he did the first Guardians, like that heart carried over, which the first Guardians is his best movie. Everything else has been not as good.
Not
and
as
now
good.
Now he's affiliated with what will be one of the biggest bombs of the year.
Yeah. And there's been some pretty good ones this year so far.
And
Mandalorian and Grok.
Right.
Is it punk grok? We can say punk grok.
Punk rock. Punk rock. But I mean, I don't think it's not going to get better. I don't think Man of Tomorrow is going to make more than Superman. So what do? Just budget it like less? You want to go bigger spectacle, but are you gonna be able to do that?
No, that budget's locked in. They're filming it. And I think it's going to cost more than Superman because they have more special effects. They have more characters. So I think it's going to cost more.
Yeah.
And I think they'll lie and say it doesn't. And James Gunn will come out and go, oh, we don't make these movies to expect $1 billion. Yes, you do. The executives did. Maybe that's why Warner Brothers had to sell. I mean, it's one company selling to another company in debt. But the truth of the matter is, Superman was the most gassed up movie maybe of all time, but it had nothing to do with the sale that was going on behind the scenes, guys. You're reading way too much into this. Ugh. So, yeah, so much for the DCU.
Yeah, I really think Peacemaker season 2 was like, ugh.
It was freaking woke garbage. It
was horrible.
It was as woke as Ironheart.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
Good review by Owen. They brought Owen out to do this.
That's good. Great review, by the way.
Horrendous. Wow. Look at that headline. This is Variety. This is the trade. Who often run cover, you know?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen.
Who ran cover for movies last week and will continue. But I think there's a point where things are so bad you can't. Well, I don't know. They tried to glaze Marvels pretty much, but then they eventually turned on that too when it becomes undeniable. And he brought up superhero fatigue, and I know that's a charged statement in this sphere, But the fact of the matter is, superhero fatigue exists because the movies were shit for a long time.
Yeah.
And when it does affect something that's decent or good, that's when you see it. Now, of course, Spider-Man's going to make a ton of money. We don't know if it's good yet, but it's going to make $1 billion easy.
It looks
Easy.
pretty good. It looks pretty good to me.
Well, and it's
I haven't
because
seen a full
ultimately
film.
the baseline of it, like the impression that we get so far is that Spider-Man's a hero. Disbrew pointed it out in the opening of the trailer. He's fighting Scorpion and he smashes a police car and he goes, "Oh my, what the fuck's going on? I need to stop this."
Mhm.
Not like I'm just great how I am. No, so he immediately recognizes there's something wrong, and that shows that he's a hero. So that has been established. Now we can get into the ins and outs of lore and all that, but at least that was established in the trailer. We don't get any of that in Supergirl at all.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it in Superman. He got his ass kicked for 2 hours and cried at the end. David Cornsweet should have directed Superman. He would have done a better job.
You saw that scene where he confronts Gunn.
Yes.
He's like, and Gunn's like, just do it my way. That says everything about why he's where he is. It's that hubris that he's not listening to a guy that like, and I love David Cornsweet. I think he may have been even maybe a little too young for Superman, but whatever. I like, I like Man of Steel. You look back at that movie, it's really watchable. A lot of parts of it, the score,
it's held up very well, and I think it's aged very well.
It's aged well.
Yes,
and even though they're like the way they get,
there's
big problems I have, and
there's a couple of scenes involving Jonathan Kent that I can't get over, but the destruction of Metropolis at the end, I don't have a single problem with that. Have you watched Justice League Unlimited? Did you see the battle with Darkseid? Fucking up Metropolis. I mean, and that happens in the comic books all the time. Now, Superman maybe could have made an effort to save more people, but he was in the fight. But I don't have a problem with that. That's not anything I've ever had a problem with. And I think the movie does hold up. I've watched it a lot since it came out.
Yeah,
a lot.
I think Zack Snyder was really trying to make something timeless and but modernized,
And Nolan had influence on that movie, a lot of influence on that movie.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
But they also disagreed with a
couple of things. Yes. Yes. And I would side with Nolan on that disagreement.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. And Nolan's got his own stuff to deal with the Odyssey coming up. That's going to be a shit show. Can't wait for that.
I don't know. I think we'll see.
Yeah,
I think jury's out.
Oh, definitely. Not like with Supergirl, where the jury decided pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly. But I still can't bring up my Discord. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I could bring it up on desktop, I guess. Hang on. There we go.
Wait. Zendaya is rumored to be in talks to replace Matt Damon in the next Bourne movie.
No, that's discussing
That must
fish.
be.
That's got to be discussing fish.
That must be a spoof. There's no way.
That's got to be discussing fish.
I know the source, not always reliable.
Where's that? Is that on Twitter?
It's from the In Snyder, which is this guy Jeff Snyder who gets scoops, but he's not always reliable. But
Jeremy, he's responding to Angry Joe. Love you, Jerbu.
Yeah, what is going on with the Angry Joe stuff? Always is like
he's being angry. That's all. He was going off on Disbrew or something like that. I was traveling and I don't really care. I think it's funny that he shared one of my Supergirl thumbnails with Chaka.
Yeah.
Oh,
There are a series of videos. Have you seen them, Gary?
I have not. I've seen some, but yeah, for the last 2 days I was on the road.
I can share some things if you want me
Let's
to.
see a couple things.
I mean, I'll bring them up, but
enraged Enrique. Grumpy Guillermo.
oh my god.
Oh,
No,
it's all fun and games. No reason to get angry over
it's
anything.
all over X. There are tons of these. You want to see? Here's
Yes.
one.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh no. Oh no.
Chaka sad. Chaka trying to say, man.
They have to be aware of this. They have to be aware that this has
sure.
been going around.
Yeah.
I mean, I could show you like 5 more, but
I think we get the picture.
you get the idea. I mean, they're just.
Oh, wait. We got to get to Mahler's tweet from yesterday. That was freaking.
When the world.
Okay. Yeah. What did he say?
This is a fantastic. This is why Mahler's the best, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
My mouse.
About Joe Russo?
Yeah.
Oh, the Joe Russo thing is so dumb. That guy, like, can he just people think he's doing?
You got it.
Yeah. Are you? Oops, sorry, wrong one. There you go. All right.
There we go. So, Joe Russo, by the way, not a Russo brother. The only reason he has any traction, he's a what, a B, like horror schlock filmmaker in Hollywood who thinks he is just the voice of the cinephile, but he really takes advantage of that last name Russo, but he's not a Russo brother. Says on behalf of all men, I'd like to apologize to Millie Alcock for my gender being the absolute worst to her. Sounds like you're super in this movie, girl. Can't wait. And Mahler says, hope she sees this, bro.
I love that. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Sin.
God. I heard you're super in this movie. And what is the other movie we got that a lot with, where they were easy on the star of it because God, I can't think of it now. Well, it was a diverse woman, and everybody's going, she was great, but the movie sucked. And like, no, but I can't think of it now because I'm old. But Chris says Millie's not great. Alan says miscast. I'll find out. I was originally, I'm like, cool. I liked Millie Alcock in House of the Dragon. It's like, fine. But then they did this messy thing. So she's not in her costume. Now, is she in like her costume with the trench coat for part of it? Or is she not in it like at all in the first part of the movie?
First part of the movie, not in the costume at all. It's all trench coat or drab clothes.
Great. Well, we're rooting for you, Joe Russo.
And there isn't really a turn where it's earned that she puts the costume on. Like, why is she putting the costume on? It's like that's when she becomes Supergirl. I think that's what people forget about. That's what's great about Peter Parker or Clark Kent or Bruce Wayne. They don't need the costume to be heroes. Or Steve Rogers. They don't need the costume to be heroes. They embody the hero. They put that on to be anonymous to protect the ones they love, you know? This is such superhero basics that have just been forgotten. So
Forgotten. Sorry, trying to get.
I mean, if I were Gunn, I would not have made Supergirl a movie. I would just not have made that as I would have made a Batman movie or a Wonder Woman movie, or tried to fold Pattinson into this DCU with different tone. But it really shows he can only make one kind of movie. He's one note. He can make a movie that's like Guardians, but it's a worse movie every time out.
Yep, it is diminishing returns. X-Ray Girl, quickly before we get to Soups, there's 2 Batman trailers out.
Yes.
Let's do
so I dropped the
Cape
one
Crusader.
in the private chat, and I'll get the other one.
Yeah, let's do the bad one first.
Cape Crusader. Let me pull up.
And then the shitty woke Batman the animated series one. That's the one.
Okay. So I have dropped in the private chat
All right.
one of them. Nightfall Trilogy, and then this is the Cape Crusader one, the second one.
Okay. We got it. Oh boy. So this one is the one, it's a Jar Jar Abrams project, guys. They did a season 1 last year. And this is part of Jar Jar Abrams' $250 million deal with Warner Brothers. And the only thing he put out was, I can't even, Duster, a series that got canceled, and this, which Zaslav pawned off onto Prime Video. And this was supposed to be another Batman the Animated Series. It even included Bruce Timm, but not Paul Dini. And if some of you may recall, they did an interview where they told you this was going to be woke, the Batman woke animated series. Penguin is trans. Harley Quinn is a rotund Asian woman who locks up rich people and makes them get in diapers and stuff. Like, yeah, it's just crazy.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, it's bad. Let's see how season 2 is going to look.
We are losing this fight.
Not a fight anymore, boss. It's a war.
It's our job to protect this city, no one else's.
Yeah, you and your bat buddy. When we get rid of the Batman,
All the bad guys are white.
the hours.
A lot of good black people. Ryan will love it.
So-called a hero. But I ask you, has the Batman made your children safer?
Now it's the party!
Daylight robberies, random shootings, more in the last 3 weeks than in all of last year.
Off of that.
What a,
Oh, there you
like
go.
I don't like that voice acting.
No, it sounds like trying to be Kevin Conroy, but not.
Yeah.
It's like, just be something different. Or try something different. But they aren't. And this is what Jar Jar does. Jar Jar just, latches on to something that come out before and been innovative before, and then, makes a horrible copy of it. Matt Reeves' name is on this too. Let's not forget, Matt Reeves is a Jar Jar Abrams disciple.
By the way, J.J. Abrams, I'm very close to ratioing him. and that thing, I said, I just asked him, why did you not reunite Han, Luke, and Leia in the Star Wars sequels?
Yep.
That's what I asked. And then he deleted his initial tweet where I asked him that. But I looked, he had a typo. That's why he resent the same tweet, and I replied to him again. So now my goal is I will reply to him with the same question every tweet that he puts out.
Oh, yeah.
So every time J.J. Abrams puts a post on X, I will ask that question. So I have it saved in my drafts.
Make sure to go ratio that.
Yeah, please go to J.J. Abrams on X and look at my reply to him. Please like it if you would not mind. I appreciate it.
Here we continue.
Nobody's crossing this Riddler guy. I'm running things.
Oh, Riddler looks like Riddler.
The whole city's on the verge of panic.
This kind of chaos can spin out of control.
Then it's down to you again.
Pennyworth, it's me. I need the car.
Sane people don't dress like bats and do detective work for free.
I want him dead. You get me?
It's Harley
dead,
Quinn.
Dead! Dead!
So I saw Geeks and Gamers Daily. Solomon Grundy.
Is that Solomon Grundy?
Yeah, I think that's what they said on Geeks and Gamers, and I would agree. Ozempic Grundy, maybe.
Ozempic Grundy. God, that was the.
Damn that.
I've come to awaken you. To show you.
Show me what?
What you are. Shall we begin?
Oh, they're bringing in Joker.
Honestly, I kind of like it. It doesn't.
I don't.
It doesn't seem like it's filled with all a bunch of bullshit. I watched that first season of Cape Crusaders.
They played it down. I mean, they're going to bring all that stuff back.
You think so?
Yes.
Based on what I saw, I'm kind of liking this.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
At least Batman's the main character, or so it
Well, he
appears.
kind of wasn't in the first season.
Oh, first
He was
season
really
he was
in
just-
the background. So do you think they just shoot a because these were made back to back, right? So this was given a 2-season order. They were made back to back.
Yeah. It looks better than the last season, which was completely dismissible.
Dismissible is a very nice way to put it, Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's another trailer that's really good. I watched it last night.
What? I haven't seen this.
This one is fucking pretty.
It looks
good.
really cool.
It is Batman Nightfall Part 1. I'm
Based on the comic?
Yes. So for our boy this is one of his I think this is his favorite storyline. I want this to be good. I like it a lot too. But this looks now this is a Batman cartoon.
And yet you did not see this coming.
Proper Bane. Not this Bane. Proper Bane. And it looks pretty fucking good. And I like they're trying to match a little bit the art style of the comic run, which is something they used to do. The DC animated universe was great at one time. I loved everything it did. And then it kind of really fell hard recently. James Gunn, by the way, Chris Gore, James Gunn killed the Kingdom Come cartoon.
Why?
Because he was starting with a clean slate. So they were going to do Kingdom Come, and they nixed it back in late 2023. If I can get back to that real quick. Come on. There we go. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. What do you think, Chris?
It looks great. It looks really good. Like the style. Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Hell yeah.
I'm in.
I'm in as well. And this is the first one I've thought about getting since Killing Joke, which was fucking terrible.
Yeah, that was so bad.
It was terrible.
It's one of my favorite comics.
Yep. I remember reading that when I was 17. Blew me away.
Same. It was like, wow, comics are not just for kids.
No. Well, I mean, Batman had like a generational run in the late 80s and early 90s. Like everything was fucking great.
It was.
The main comic was good. Detective everything was good. You know, of course, there was Dark Knight, but a lot of the heavy lifting to fix Batman was done prior to Frank Miller, which not many people know, but it was done prior to Frank Miller. And, but still, you want to give Frank Miller a lot of cred, particularly for year one with David Mazzucchelli. That art is spectacular. But yeah, hell yeah. Nightfall. Oh, oops. I made that very small.
I usually just buy those things on VOD or watch them on HBO Max.
Oh, physical media, Chris. Now, did you see the Dark Knight Returns one?
Yes.
I really liked the first part.
Yeah, it was good. I just nothing tops reading that book.
No.
I mean,
no.
So good.
All right. So we got Super Frandaman for $5.99. These are euros, and we've got a few from Super Frandaman. Thoughts on the John Romita Jr. Amazing Spider-Man 1000 cover being pulled by Marvel due to criticism from fans? Love his art for Amazing Spider-Man in the 90s and 2000s, but he has declined. Listen, the cover wasn't great, and I think the coloring was, I think JR wanted different coloring. I don't mind the painted look that makes it look like an old magazine from the 70s. I think that's kind of cool, but it wasn't great. But who gives a shit? Like anybody criticizing John Romita Jr. Dude's a fucking legend. He is a legend when it comes to Spider-Man. He should get a cover. They shouldn't pull it. They're going to have 27 covers anyway. And I saw the person who criticized it. Fuck
what was
them.
the critique?
The critique was he's old man. He's shit. I don't like his look. Listen, his cover for, what was it, 900? That was fucking awesome. And no, he's not as good as his dad, but he's been around for a long time. So I'll defend the legend. The cover wasn't good. Fine, it wasn't good. But this is the same company that did that Ironheart cover. Like it's not like they have quality standards at Marvel anymore. So anybody shitting on John Romita Jr., back the fuck off. Man's a legend.
All right. In his honor, I'm gonna get coffee.
Go get
I'll
coffee.
be right back.
But yeah, I saw the breakdown. It's like, what, the same people complaining about it, Super Frandaman, not everybody, but a lot, were the same people who support characters like fucking Ironheart and Captain Marvel. So you know what? Yeah. No, the cover wasn't good though. It was not good. We got 2 animated Batman trailers this week. One good, one bad. Nightfall trailer looks epic and very 90s. You should have Graham Nolan to discuss. Maybe we will when it comes closer. Yeah, Graham's going to make a couple bucks off that, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
And he should. And he's I saw his tweet. He looks pretty happy with it. So that's important. Cape Crusader season 2 looks awful. Fat Asian Harley Quinn. Bonnie and Clyde Poison Ivy. Yes. Riddler and gender swapped Mad Hatter called Hattie. Huge L. Yeah. So I tried to tell Chris. Oh, look at Chris's. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be any different from season 1. GTA 6 physical copy doesn't have a disc. Only a download code. What the fuck? Was going to pre-order,
stupid.
but now I'm not. Physical media is declining more and more. Yeah, that's like, just put a disc in. You guys are going to make enough money. I don't know. Like, is it coming out this year?
The pre-orders start, I think, next week.
Okay. I asked the question again. Is it coming out this year?
I don't remember. I just assume that it won't come out ever, but November. Thank you, Chet.
I'm not going to commit to playing any fucking games. I'm already in enough trouble. But playing GTA 5 does. I'm curious. Buttered toast. Damn straight, Robert. You butter your toast. You don't butter your bread for a ham sandwich. That's disgusting. Calling it now. Supergirl will do worse than the Marvels, and I'm here for it. It could.
Probably true.
Final smash. It really could. Leonardo T. Dragon, thank you for gifting 1 Nerdrotic membership. I appreciate it. Noon in my LCS was paying attention to Supergirl stuff. No one in my LCS was paying attention to Supergirl stuff. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Fall Hard 81 has become a member. Hail. Is X-Ray Girl in a sauna? No, she's not.
No, it's really cold here.
It's really cold here. Oh, God, my mouse is just glitching.
Do you want me to highlight then?
I got it. I can't wait to be called a sexist and misogynist because I have zero interest in seeing Supergirl. Well, Grace Randolph is a sexist and misogynist then. And I say welcome. I say welcome. Master Austin for 5 says, any time a movie tagline reads truth, justice, and whatever. Yeah, that's a hard pass word.
Agreed.
Bubba Doom for 20. I just wanted to put word out there for the Californians looking to move. Utah would be a great choice for you. Only a couple of hours drive to see family. Good weather. There's a film industry. There's also Beddoes. There's also Mormons. Bubba Doom. I think there's a lot of people in Utah who would say, no, Californians, do not come here. Be careful what you wish for, Bubba Doom. Did you know the Joe Russo with Stolen Valor speaks for all men? I did not know that, the Ford Factor, but apparently Stolen Valor Joe Russo does. Like he's some prominent voice in anything other than writing off somebody else's name. Master Austin has gifted 5 Nerdrotic memberships. Thank you. I just still can't understand why. Why would you make this your second movie in the universe? By all metrics, you shouldn't do it at all. Hail Clarkson's Farm. Hail Clarkson's Farm. Hail Clarkson's Farm. Citizen Vigilante is as close as a documentary as it gets to England, UK, Germany. I saw Asmund do a 6-hour stream on The Report. The disgust is real. It is. And I like that movie, by the way. I know Chris is listening in the background. I liked it. Ree and Me for $4.99. My 2 fave wiggas on the net. And The Golden Child. Super off topic, but The Strain. Have you seen it? What do you think? The Strain.
I haven't.
The Strain.
Isn't that Guillermo del Toro?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What do you think of my bust, Gary?
I think you have a beautiful bust.
Yeah, that's there's an app that you can make a bust of your face.
Yes.
I'll find it for you.
Firecat for 20 says, Gary, when you are in Wisconsin, have you ever visited Effigy Mounds National Monument near Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin? No, I haven't. There are over 200 prehistoric burial mounds. Oh, no, I need to go here.
It is.
Where is it?
About. Let me see how far away from this.
Some animal shape.
Oh, it's 5 hours away-ish.
Whoa, like where? Like up north?
It's west.
It's west. Okay, so it's because we are in the east of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's still not bad. I can do that.
It's like a day trip.
It's a day trip. Hell yeah. There are over 200 prehistoric burial mounds, some animal shapes, and the mounds are at least 2,500 years old. I got to go.
Yeah.
I'll be up here long enough. I got to go. The villains are Muslims in Supergirl or Citizen Vigilante. The answer is yes. Free X-ray from wherever she's being held. Fun tax. No. Conan by Genndy Tartakovsky. Best chance we have. Oh, and that's a question. That would be great. I mean, he's doing Primal. Does the movie have a post-credit scene, Chris?
Oh, it does not. At least where I saw, there was no post-credit. Nothing. Like nothing. Not even like a joke or like a crypto thing or a story element or Lex Luthor. Zero. In fact, the movie starts real quick too. It's like it's the very first. We already seen it in the trailer. It's the waking up, hungover with crypto peeing on the newspaper. That's the
they kept that in.
Shot.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
the first shot of the movie.
Dang it.
Why did Zor-El send his daughter to Earth?
Exactly. That's actually not made very clear. She could have stayed in that city with her family. It just convolutes even Superman's origin with this throwaway line, "Your crazy Uncle Jor-El sent your cousin to Earth to conquer." That's what her father says to her. A throwaway line confirming one of the worst parts of Superman that had to have been approved by Gunn.
There's a lot of people, justifiably so, have been saying for a long time that James Gunn is a one-trick pony and a fraud. And I'm here to acknowledge that you were right. Okay.
Yeah.
You were right. A lot of them just so happen to be Snyder fans, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't make it any less true at all. Hostage X-Ray Girl. Yes. It's one way to keep them in line. That's for sure. Just started watching. Here is some money to help pay for X-Ray Girl's ransom. Stay strong. It's a lot, Killjoy. I don't know.
Thank God.
We'll see. But we'll put that towards the ransom fund. Which Supergirl 1984, 215 series, or Alcock? Also, please check out my book, Liquor Street Stories. Just search for it, and I'm sure it'll pop up. It says Reb Bryra for 200 Swedish krona. 2015 series. Well, what about Supergirl in Smallville? Let's not forget her, because she's the hottest. I don't know. I mean, I'm no big fan of the CW, but I will say Melissa Benoit, is that how you say your last name? Better looking Supergirl for sure. And Helen Slater, come on. She was great. I mean, the movie sucks, but seriously, fuck that stupid CGI dog, says Doc
Yeah,
Possum.
oh, by the way, it looks worse in this movie.
It does?
And
No.
Yeah, it looks worse. The CGI in general is worse.
Well, the dog looks like it's light as a feather, and I know it can fly and everything, but it just looks, it doesn't. Yeah, the uncanny valley is a chasm. Gary, helping mom sell and move. I found a 1970 Star Trek technical manual, the one with the USAF memo. Oh yeah, about it being intercepted and unknown origin. I thought it was a long list. Dude, that's awesome. You don't get rid of that.
That's cool.
You don't get rid of that. Somebody, oh God, it's in Texas, but somebody sent me, and I shot it to Robert, and I'm like, have you seen one of these? And I've only seen copies. So I have an original Star Trek writer's memo, the updated edition for 1967, signed by William Shatner. That is the outline for how you write Star Trek. And it gives specific how you write Kirk, how you write Spock, all the parameters, the ships and everything. It's fucking awesome. I would acknowledge you sent it, but it's not here. I'll do that when I get back. At my local Malco Sunday. Oh, Malco? Is that a name of a theater? Thursday through Sunday, Supergirl has sold 64 tickets so far. 29 of them are on Thursday night. Brand new day for its opening Sunday has sold 374 tickets so far.
Huh. That's not good.
Extra duty for $10. Avengers quote, aren't the stars and stripes a little old-fashioned? With everything that's happening, the things that are about to come to light, people might just need a little old-fashioned. Now, that is a line written by Joss Whedon. Okay? So people are capable of doing it. X-Ray Girl Freedom Cash for 20. We'll put it towards the fund.
Thanks.
Got a long way to go. Just gonna say. X-Ray Girl trying to blend in with the wall with her shirt.
I did change because I did look like I was a floating head. Thanks.
Oh wait, you have to get the next one. My mouse has completely stopped working now.
Oh, okay. Well, I can. Oh, gosh.
Hang on. Now it's working. There. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
The best part of Supergirl will be the little platoon review in a few weeks. I would say about 2 months, but it will be fantastic. It will be fantastic. I'm looking.
I just can't wait to watch everyone's reviews.
Oh, dude, that's the best part about this. We are going to get a Disbrew review, an Az review, a Drinker review. I think Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers might even do a review on this.
Wow.
He has to.
Little platoon, like everybody. It's good. I can't. I'm going to watch them all. And I'm probably going to do one too. Well, shit, I've been planning this for a year. Are you kidding me? I'm going to do it. Gary, when's the Super Chat Square up for Danks FNT? We did some, but we will get the rest probably next Monday once the Supergirl fervor is over. Larry. Thank you for the $2. Gary, Beardo is playing Mass Effect on stream. If you or Chris stream sniped him and laughed at his scrubby gameplay, it would be the funniest thing. The problem is I wouldn't know if it was good or bad gameplay, James. That's the problem. Beardo's a better gamer than I am. I think there's a really good chance that Jackass could beat Supergirl at the box office this weekend.
Not really. Historically, those movies have done well. They performed. All the Jackass movies.
They make money.
They're not. I mean, I don't know. I bought tickets. I'm seeing it actually Thursday night. But I
want to see it.
A friend of mine saw it. There's not much. What it is, it's like a culmination of the best of with only 3 new bits.
Oh.
So I don't know. I'm not super excited, but I'll see it. I've always had fun watching those movies. By the way, I shared something, or I'm trying to share something. There's an Odyssey promotion. You can turn your head into a bust. And I put the link in the private chat. I'm having everyone from Versus is turning our faces into like a bust of yourself.
Well, glasses always gets in the way of mine.
Yo, do it though. It'll be great with your hat.
Philip Butler says he is 69. How much TV? Look how much TV messed up my generation. Well, think about the internet, brother. Remember kill your television, Chris?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Gary, pull up my latest tweet. You'll appreciate it. Also, hope everyone is having a good day. But if my mouse will let me.
I do have the tweet.
Okay.
I prepped that.
This is why does they
oh
keep
my
doing
god.
this?
Well, that's not his though.
It's not mine. It's
No,
Bill Holt.
No.
That's Bill Holt. Yeah.
This is his.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the cuck light, losing my wife to Dr. Manhattan. I don't know.
A question out loud. Is Supergirl's, is Kara based on Gunn's wife? Kind of punk rock,
yes.
drunk, a little messy.
You mean just like Harcourt from Peacemaker? Yeah. Like absolutely just like Harcourt?
Yeah. Is she based on that? Like kind of like when he first met her before they were married? Like
I would say so, seeing that he
I wonder
crypto on his dog.
That maybe prompted him to want to make Supergirl.
This is the man who couldn't crack Superman until he did it through his dog.
Yeah.
And admitted it. And this was after they put him in charge of DC. Gary, the Kirk Generation spacesuit figure at Freak Toys is $6. Well, I'm going to have to get it then. Freak Toys is in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, Chris. It is a magnificent vintage toy store. One of the best I've ever seen.
It's huge.
Now, we have a really good one in San Antonio too, but like it's huge. Downtown Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Might have said this before, but I was thinking last night there was so much in DC beyond Batman, Martians, Greek mythology, Atlantis, the Lantern Corps, demons, and Sun Eaters, and they keep not making it awesome. Yep. Because you put a guy in charge who might have overstated how much of a DC fan he was. Not the first time that's happened in Hollywood. Somebody's offered a job because the suits have this perspective that they're a comic book aficionado because they directed a couple of movies. And then the person who's offered the job goes, oh, yeah, always been a big fan.
Because they have a Spider-Man shirt they bought at Target.
Well, remember the lore about Kevin Feige. Like Kevin Feige used to go pick up his floppies at his local comic book shop every week. And then later we find out he's like, no, I was actually a bigger Star Wars and Star Trek fan, but I did watch the Spider-Man cartoons. Kevin Feige tried to get Marvel to buy Star Trek. Did you know that, Chris? I think I've told you that before.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I think from you, but it's like, what would they do with it?
That's what Disney said. what would we do with it? It's I think I'm paraphrasing. It's overpriced.
Yeah.
They said it's overpriced. Star Trek is still worth a lot, but in reality, it's not. Millie Alcock looks like Haleth, son of Hama. That's good. Thank you. If you know, you know. Angry Joe, buy the Supergirl Flashlight soda cup yet? I want him to be in a Supergirl costume for his review. That's all I ask. Grace did it, and let's be real. Can we pull that up again? X-Ray Girl. I mean, this is I'm glazing Grace this stream.
Hang on, I got it.
Grace looks.
I want to
better.
watch it. I'm dying.
Grace
to watch.
looks better.
Here you go.
She does.
That's crazy.
I mean, when you look at her outline,
and you're right, she got a blowout. X-Ray Girl, 100%.
Her hair looks so nice.
Before
She
this
got
review,
dressed.
she went and got a blowout.
she got dressed up to record this because she probably knows a lot of people are gonna see this one, including James Gunn.
I mean, look at the contrast, and that on the left, ladies and gentlemen, is the poster that Warner Brothers made.
Oh.
Strange times we live in. Strange times. James Gunn could go piss off. Piss off, James Gunn. Well, I think he will be doing that after Man of Tomorrow, Chris. I think we'll have creative differences. James, and I this is where I will say now John Campea did say Supergirl could make $1 billion. Let's not forget that.
He said that?
Yes, he did.
It's not going to make as much as Superman, maybe not as much as the Marvels.
The Critical Drinkers video is going to make more money than Supergirl.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just a fact. And more people will watch it. Yeah. It's crazy that Supergirl still has seats at AMC Burbank while Jackass is completely sold out. Is that true?
Yes.
No.
Can you show that, Chris? For the theater,
yeah,
it's
I'll look
nuts.
it up. For
that
what
alone
night?
should
Tonight?
tell you a lot. Holy shit.
Wow.
Like for tonight? Because I could maybe change
Now,
my
AMC Burbank sells everything out on
shit.
its opening night.
The site's down.
Oh.
AMC theaters. I can look on the app on my phone. Okay, it's back up.
But to circle back,
Sure.
John Campea is right about one thing. I think James Gunn goes back to Marvel.
Really?
Yes, I agree with John Campea on that one.
Do you think he'll take Feige's job? No.
Well, I
No
think
way.
John Campea spinned it as, James Gunn should quit over David Ellison taking over on principle. And maybe that's how he does it. He's like, I just can't work for somebody who met Trump once and takes off. Henceforth, she shall be known as Grace Chudolph. DC or Marvel, none of it's fun anymore. It's just a preach fest about how white Christian Americans are bad, not giving it another dime. That's you are the majority. You are the majority. Gary, can you guess which comic series my profile picture is from? Is that Constantine? Also, no surprise with Supergirl reviews. Love you guys and X-Ray Girl. Sorry, I had to lean in there. I need some new glasses. Mine are all scratched up now, which makes it even worse. Dropped them a couple times. Zinni for 200 Czechoslovakian pesos. I really hope Brand New Day won't just the Jean Grey
Won't be just, I think.
Just the Jean Grey movie. Also featuring Spider-Man as a side character. Also, Gary, episode 2 of Theory's fan film is coming out soon. Do you plan to see it? I remember you really liked episode 1. Yeah, when it comes out, I will watch Star Wars Theories. Yes.
I think he's doing a screening actually in Glendale, close to me.
Oh, he is?
I might
cool,
go see it like in person. I've never met him.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Yeah, absolutely. We'll see it 100%. Holy matrimony, Batman. I love the old Batman movies. Incredibly stupid. Well, the old show.
The show was great.
The show was great.
So
And
good. You have the box set, Gary, right?
Yes.
All the episodes.
And when I was a kid, I didn't know that they were like, it was tongue in cheek and filled with irony and shit. I just was, and as a parody, I thought it was serious.
It was deadly serious. They were heading toward that saw on that.
They were. When they were climbing up the wall,
Oh, I love it.
Always somebody coming out. There's always some guest star, Always will remember a world made of cardboard. Yes. Maxi Rage. Yes. That's Superman.
So I found the screenings in AMC Burbank.
Okay, let's take a look.
The 9:45 has plenty of seats. The 7 p.m. screening, which I have tickets for, you got first 3 rows available. People do cancel tickets at the last minute, but there's no problem getting tickets.
That's crazy for Burbank. That is it. Yeah. That's a lot of seats for Burbank.
That's the IMAX.
Oh, that's really, and now IMAX, the front rows suck. Nobody sits there, to be fair, but like there's still some watchable seats available.
Plenty.
If this was Spider-Man, it'd be sold out. If it was the Odyssey, it'd be sold out.
Well, those are sold out.
Yes, they are. Did you know Airplane is a near shot-for-shot remake of the movie 0 Hour? They bought the script, The Bad Fish, Wrong Week to Quit Smoking, The Same Striker, etc. Comparison vid on YouTube. I'll check it out. I did not know that. Gary has been kicked out of 3 comic book stores, been to high school, and owned a prison. This is true. Those are all facts, by the way. Thank you. I saw The Dark Knight 8 times in the movie theater. Did you break your own personal record?
Wow.
I think that's a pretty reasonable amount of times to watch it, to be honest with you. I won't speak for all Aussies, but as an Aussie, I get and hold the ideal of truth, justice, in the American way. It won't hurt to embrace it. Gun. There you go. No, it doesn't. Strength under control is meekness. X-Ray Girl, we got Stargate Season 1 extract team coming for you.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. I'll take it.
Thanks for saving my beer money. Chris, you are a superhero.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, go drink more beer, but make sure it's at home, in the privacy of your own home. I'm putting my money on the Shadow King for the villain of the Brand New Day. Why else would you introduce so many X-Men elements? Jean Grey is strong enough. The Shadow King, which they did in Legion. Maybe. Have you seen the Jimmy Stewart bio trailer? No. Who's in it?
I've seen it. It's good. It looks good.
Who's playing Jimmy Stewart?
Oh, God. I forget the guy's name. I can look it up.
Endgame is bad, says MF6 Blue for €5. Silly Chris. Supergirl has uterus power. The power of the uterus. How long until they give up and make an Iron Man 4? I am not going to say anything.
KJ Appa stars
no comment. Chris isn't picking up what I'm putting down here.
Oh, what? So no, I was looking up the Jimmy Stewart thing.
Dinosaur arms.
KJ Appa. It's kind of.
I had never heard of him. So somebody asked, how long until they give up and make an Iron Man 4, Chris? Who knows? I mean, it could be never. It could be
soon.
Surprisingly sooner than you think. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. Somebody knows. Kevin Feige knows. I'm going to be real. That's my Marvel source, by the way. It's Kevin Feige.
Uh-huh.
Dinosaur arms.
Dinosaur arms.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So yeah, and that was in response to that. Okay. Do you think Variety is being honest about Supergirl because influencers are now getting all the attention and access instead of mainstream media? Yes. Yeah. Listen, well, Chris said that the author of that article has always been that way. So we have to present it that way. I don't want to jump to Larry, that things are changing, but they have to. If these access media rags want to survive, and now that they are being shut out for influencers, I can understand how you feel that way. And that would be the smartest move for Variety, is just to be 100% honest about reviews, because you know what that would do? That would create more readers who would watch your ads, and you would make more money. So this whole philosophy comes from 10 years ago, where if you get to see a movie early, you get the early jump, and you can jump out and, like, no disrespect here, but you can jump out and give your out of theater review, or go home and do a very basic review. And it would get you a lot of, and with certain movies, this still happens, but it used to happen with a lot more movies. But then as time went on, movie reviews on YouTube evolved, and people wanted a little more substance to their review, other than, oh, I saw it and this part was neat and that part was cool and it was directed by so-and-so, the end, please subscribe. Like, people wanted more, right? And you could still provide a lot more without spoiling a movie.
There's a whole conversation to be had about how influencers are valued more by studios than critics traditional. But breaking news, Supergirl down to 59%. It's rotten.
Oh,
it's again.
It's dropping.
I predict it will have a high audience score. I could be wrong. What's the Marvel's audience score? I'll check it real quick.
But 59 with 99 reviews, by the way. So now they're going up by end of day and tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah, the Marvel's audience score is 79%.
It'll probably be around that.
So I think it's just bullshit. But to get back to what I was saying, so earlier days, being first mattered, and for the channel, so they wanted to stay in good graces. And there's a lot of channels who still feel that way. They want to see stuff first. But now I think it's gotten to a point where early isn't better, it's authentic is better. So people will wait for a review on fucking Monday if it comes out from somebody, you know, or they'll wait for a Drinker review, which Drinker doesn't get early access to anything. I mean, he should. Drinker should be a member of Critics' Choice. He should be getting all these things early, and I don't think he cares, to be honest with you. I think he actually would be allowed. I might apply for Critics' Choice for a troll. I've talked about that with Chris for like 2 years. I haven't done it yet. I don't know. But once I heard, you know what got me to do it? You know what motivated me? Rachel Leishman is a member of Critics' Choice. And I'm like, oh, shit. Now I want to join. Let's go. They won't let me in. But so, yes, they are being knocked out by influencers, because influencers are going to be even worse. They're going to be worse shills. And they will do whatever the studio wants because they don't care about any of that. But ultimately, for engagement on a film review, honesty is the only thing that matters. Period.
Yes.
That should be your bedrock principle for everything in life. That's the only thing that matters. It's not going to, unfortunately, it's not going to make everybody happy, but you can't run your life like that. You just can't. You just be honest, and hopefully you make your video in a way to where even if people disagree with you, they'll understand, right? And you know, you also want to frame it like, if you like this movie, you're retarded. You know, it's like, you know, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But yes, I think they are. Well, Chris mentioned it. Chris is the first one who mentioned this. I want to give him credit at CinemaCon. Chris noticed there was more influencers there, and Chris noticed that the critics were getting pissed off because of it.
Yeah, there's just I'm in the CCA organization. I was added 20 years ago. I never really, participated, but it does get me into early screenings, which is fine. I don't get invited to the premieres, but there seems to be a prioritizing the influencers over critics. I think because they're easier to manipulate even than the critics. So I see the caliber of people. Like, I mean, look, when I was doing Film Threat early days, no, I didn't get respect. I mean, in some ways I still don't, but a lot of ways I don't by the studios, but whatever but now it's, there's like this battle now with like, well, okay, how is this person? And like, I can't believe some of the small YouTube channels that are part of the organization now. I think a lot of it is like partially people they can more easily control. And secondarily, it's an efforts to, diversify. So on the diversity thing, more people are in new media. And so it's like, well, yeah, we'll accept you, Mr. Person who has 2,000 subs, which is respectable, but no real big audience.
That's what got Brie in trouble a long time ago. She said there's too many white people reviewing movies.
Yeah, white men.
I don't hate white people.
Old white men.
Old white men, yeah. How are we all liking 84 Supergirl right now?
Oh my God. Much better.
Is it better? Is the Helen Slater Supergirl better?
Should I refresh this? We can see a drop in real time. Let's see.
Maybe it goes up.
58 it did.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
No. No.
Wow.
It's 100 reviews. We gotta. You mind if I just poke around on the reviews?
Go ahead.
While you're reading.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Shang-Chi, new Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. We got Leo Brady, 2 out of 4. Supergirl has the right actress leading the charge, but it ultimately fails to distinguish itself from the countless films that came before it.
And look at this one, 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. The
Wow.
toothless misadventure can't be bothered with gravity or of the consequential definition or the physics one.
Ooh.
Then we have Luke Thompson from more. Okay, by the way, scroll up a little bit. Let's see where these are from. So we have Gone with the Twins, A Movie Guy, Mortal Cinema.
I know Luke.
Are you leaving? Okay, bye.
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 Chris says bye. So does X-Ray Girl, but she's a hostage. Okay, The Film Verdict.
Yeah.
And then we have the Irish Times, which has some banger headlines, by the way. No, that was the Irish Times. When they ripped the Rings of Power. Supergirl is certainly more endurable than James Gunn's nauseating 2025 take on Superman, but most things that don't give you pleurisy can reasonably make that claim.
Wow.
2 out of 5. And then we have Audio Video Club. I've heard of that one. I've heard of the Irish Times. Showbiz Junkies. Can't say I've heard of that one. The Lamplight Review. Can't say I've heard of that one.
Oh, Christian.
Toto. Hollywood and Toto. We know Christian. It says Millie Alcock wanders through dark, gloomy set pieces with a scowl. Can you blame her? Hail Christian Toto. This is CG Magazine. Supergirl's biggest problem is that Craig Gillespie does not have a particular distinctive voice. His persistent reliance on needle drops, which seem to arrive every few minutes, often make the film feel like a lesser Guardians of the Galaxy. Rendy Reviews. Can't say I've heard of that. Arrives as a disappointed dating blockbuster that grounds its heroine, or makes you want to do heroin, before she ever gets a chance to fly. Algo
Masquecine.
Algo Masquecine. Orale. Supergirl is competent but disappointingly shallow, despite Millie Alcock's committed performance. Weak character development, generic villains, and a derivative space adventure make it feel more like a franchise maintenance than meaningful storytelling. There's Cinema Film. You can just go up through. So CNET, I've heard of that. Forbes liked it. Oh, wow. That's surprising. The Nerdist, heard of The Nerdist. Daniel Mural Reviews. Nope. Beyond the trailer. Oh, there's Grace. So, and Original Sin, like Cinephile. I
mean, they're mixed is being kind.
That's there twice, by the way.
Yeah, this is. I'm just scrolling down.
Why did they let that one go in twice?
I don't know. It's got to be a tech error.
San Francisco Chronicle liked it. Yeah, it is 58%. 58%. Kurt Cobain was punk rock. This Supergirl is not. And Kurt Cobain is dead. Many believe killed by why am I blanking on her name now? Why am I blanking on his wife's name? Lead singer of Hole. God, I'm getting old. James Gunn's Supergirl has a Glock, and I'm not talking about guns. Thanks for the game. Also, you got it. Oh, thank you for Flash $49.99. He got his game. I went to Super Potato and got him a Japanese only Nintendo, or it's called Famicom Ghostbusters 2 game, which I think he's going to stream. And it made it 5,000 miles.
Wow.
In my backpack. Grace Randolph and now Variety has gone based. When did we cross over into Good Earth timeline? Maybe maybe CERN reversed what it did back in 2008 when they turned it on and they sucked us through a micro black hole into the fucking retardiverse. I don't know. I report, you decide. There's a Thundercats movie in the works. Oh God. Are they going to make it like He-Man? Thundercats is fucking awesome, by the way. One of the best openings for a cartoon. Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
I want to see if it's...
Love Thundercats. Now, that's a cartoon I was into.
58% still.
Snyder's cut of Justice League be better without all the slow-mo. There's a lot of slow-mo. I opened up my video review of it, of clips of me in slow motion starting to record my video, where I'm like slowly hitting the record button and I'm slowly putting down my cup of coffee and I'm slowly going up to my microphone with like some fucking, copyright free metal music in the background. Very proud of that one. Me slowly closing my door to go into the office. I don't know. I think Garrett's intro for our last Supergirl movie was good job, QBG. Oh my God, my mouse isn't working right now. Jeremy John says Supergirl forgets her powers of X-ray vision at one point. Further proof that X-ray girl would kick Alcock's ass. She would. She knows karate and kung fu because she's Asian. But she doesn't know how to drive. But she does know how to do math. So it all evens out. To the new DC head, want to make a ton of money? Reboot DC Universe movies in the following order. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, JLA. Why is this too difficult? I mean, you know what, Phil, you know what James Gunn thought. Well, that's what everybody would expect. The other problem is he gets very coy when he's asked about Batman. Matt Reeves is in charge of Batman right now, and it must be contractual some way. So Matt Reeves calls the shots with Batman. And what made me think that was the Clayface movie. Matt Reeves is a EP on it, Chris. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Matt Reeves is an EP on the Clayface movie. Now, why in the fuck would Matt Reeves be an EP on the Clayface movie?
Maybe Clayface is in...
It's in the Batman universe, and yeah. So that's what I think is hindering James Gunn. I think James Gunn would love to make a Batman movie right now. They really need. Right after I saw Superman, I did put up a a post on X, like put up the bat signal. Yeah. It is too difficult for Hollywood because that's what the fans would expect. We're going to give you what you need, not what you want. Twink Grundy and gender swapped Mad Hatter. No thanks. Yeah, the Mad Hatter's gender swapped, Chris, in that trailer. Ugh. And she's called Hattie. Oh, God. We would never get a live action version of Will we never get a live action version of Solomon Grundy? Also, you did 10-year review on TFA. Would you ever do one for BVS or the Ultimate Cut? Yes. My next 10-year review will be Ghostbusters 2016, a movie I have never seen. That is in July. That is next month. That is 100% happening. And because we had such a good response to the Force Awakens one, we will do more. Plus, it was tons of fun to make. I remember telling Garrett, this will be like a 12-minute video. It was 50 minutes. I recently bought Batman, the animated series, complete Blu-ray. It's awesome, by the way. It comes with Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero movies. Still the best Batman, in my opinion. Yes, if we're going to include cartoons, that is the best version of Batman. It's the closest one to the comics. It's a great amalgamation of all the Batman with the spirit of like Golden Age Batman with inspiration, by Bruce Timm from Max Fleischer, Superman. Like everything about it is fucking awesome. I remember that the premiere of Batman, the animated series, Chris, was on primetime. Do you recall that? Fox played it on primetime.
It's just like 92, right?
Yeah, because I watched it in prison.
I just remember loving that show. From the opening sequence, it was just epic.
Totally epic.
By the way, holding strong. There were 100 reviews, 58%. 6 new reviews are added. It's holding at 58%.
Holding at 58%. Can we get to 57?
Yeah. I mean, will it drop more? But the new reviews that are added are all bad.
And I predict audience score will be somewhere in, I will say 71%.
It'll be in the 70s.
Yeah, it'll be in the 70s. Recently, I read that one. Guns Batman, the Gaped Crusader.
Oh my God.
Thank you for being a member from 20.
Wow.
Ryan say we will see all the dragons. When? House of the Dragon.
Yeah, I haven't watched that new
it's not debut. Good.
No,
I listen to you guys and I'm like, that second season was kind of a disappointment. And then from the what was going to happen the first episode of season 2, and it like kind of was okay. And then where's this all going? I know it ends with everyone pretty much dead, but
I mean,
sorry, spoilers.
Plug your. I mean, almost everyone dies.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't think that's a secret.
If you watch Game of Thrones,
it's called the chapters it's based on is called The Dying of the Dragons. So this is the event that leads to there being no dragons in Westeros for until Daenerys shows up. So yeah, it wasn't good, and they were all marching to battle in the final episode of season 2, and then we get to season 3 opening, and it's like, nope, we're gonna wait for 40 minutes until they get to the battle they were all marching to at the end of season 2, and then when you get to the battle, it's shot really well. The effects are better than any modern Marvel movie. So they the ships look great, the dragons look great, the dragon fire, the set pieces, the fights on the ship. Corlys actually gets some time, but you also have to remember this is a diverse Corlys, and he's fighting a trans dude. He's fighting a dude who is the worst actor. I had to think about this because this is it's got the White Worm in it, and she's pretty awful too. But the worst actor, and poor Eric Kane, comes out and tells the truth from Forbes. He goes, yeah, he's the worst actor. It was Philosophy Tube, by the way, a YouTuber, Philosophy Tube, which I'm sure Philosophy Tube got the role based on merit and not because they're a trans person who has a big YouTube channel. So it's completely on acting merit, except it wasn't because I watched it. But it does have a very satisfying scene when Philosophy Tube is killed. But yeah, it was disappointing. It was very disappointing. And what made it worse is A Night of the Seven Kingdoms came out this year, and you have that to compare it to, and that is fucking fantastic. All right, could you hit the wait? Maybe it's working for me now. There we go. As a Utahan, is that how you say it? You're a Utahan? I thought it was a Utahan. But I agree with your sentiment. As a person of California, stay the fuck out.
57%.
We're at 57.
Went from 59 to 57 in like 20 minutes. It's dropping in real time, Gary. As reviews they only added one more.
One review dropped it
to 57.
Nicole Ariz for 5 Brazilians. Hey, from Brazil, 18 years old in a TDK is still the best. The Dark Knight is still the best comic book movie of all time. Any hopes on the Batman Part 2? Cast is amazing. The cast is pretty good. Not going to lie. Cast is pretty good. We will see. Penguin was awesome. Maybe if they get the writer of the Penguin to write the Batman 2. Oh, move. There we go. Gary, 2 years sober. Congratulations. That is awesome. That is quite the achievement. Some days are harder than others. Want to recommend Mark Spear's Monsters. Yeah, but the harder days get fewer and fewer, especially when you're in 2 years. Focus on the positive on that one. Congratulations, Cougar. Axel Foley is gifted 1 Nerdrotic membership. Thank you. God, this mouse is driving me nuts.
Big PD. Let's get the membership.
Yeah. So much for the wireless mouse. Could you get the one below that?
Mongoose or the one below Mongoose?
No, Psychotic Mongoose is good.
Thank you, Mongoose.
Yeah, who's gifted 1 Nerdrotic membership. Thank you. And then we have Cthulhu Rising as a new member. Welcome. Where's Terminator No Fate game stream, Gary? Yeah, see, this is why I just got to. Having extra time just isn't in the cards right now. It's just not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not. My schedule just got crazy. It's good crazy. Not complaining. I'm very happy about it, but it's created a couple logistical problems. Grace Randolph tore this movie to shreds. Grace Randolph. This movie's going to bomb. Oh, it's going to bomb. I am now utterly convinced it will be number 2. Gary, the new One Piece anime remake trailer is out. Very consumable with 7 40-minute episodes to start out. Is that trailer out, X-Ray Girl?
Yeah, I can find it for you.
We'll show it at the end.
Well, this is weird. So it's back up to 58%, but there are 106 reviews. So someone took the review down. Is there some fuckery? I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Even Grace Randolph said it sucked. Will they ever leer? They will never leer, my friend. They will never leer. Chris, does James Gunn's wife appear in Supergirl?
Unless she's an alien, I did not see her.
She's in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. She's in the end of Shazam. She's in Peacemaker season 1 and 2. Is she in Blue Beetle?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I feel like she is, but I could be wrong. No one put X-Ray Girl in the corner. What's going on here? Somebody put X-Ray Girl in the corner.
I put myself in the corner.
Yeah. Ooh, that's her in the corner. Gary, West Bend, Wisconsin has Lizard Mound State Park with 28 effigy mounds, including animal and spirit-shaped mounds. You should go check it out. I will.
Lizard Mound State Park? Okay, thank you.
I want to see Mahler's 4-hour fan edit of Supergirl. You never know. This is one of 2 from ARG, another name for $9.99. Have you looked into the ancient copper mines of the Keweenaw Peninsula, Michigan. 10,000 years ago, they were mining copper and making metal tools there, and they traded throughout the Americas and maybe throughout the world. Arg, another name. Then they stopped mining about 3,000 years ago. Also, most of the mined copper is missing from the historical record. Go look at a channel called Jeff Up North. He covers this stuff. Jeff Up North, our boy. Did Super Shield John Campea review Supergirl yet?
He has not, but he has tickets for tonight, and we'll do an out of the theater review.
Hey, Gary, just want to thank you for the fantastic content and giving me a great awakening from the woke bullshit in Hollywood and gaming for 3 years, especially in gaming. Like, my insights on gaming are pretty fucking good. I'm just, I don't like to toot my own horn very much, but let's be real. They're better than everybody else's.
Back down to 57.
Back down to 57. Should I watch Superman on Amazon? Yes. The Donner movie, I would highly recommend. Man of Steel. I'm not even going to watch Superman again to prepare for, I don't need to, for Supergirl.
You don't need to, Gary.
I don't need to. Although I might watch tomorrow. But congratulations on being 65% to 75% accurate on films and entertainment from the AI. My first time using AI, and asked how accurate Nerdrotic is, and I got 65 to 75%. I'll take it. But you're also asking AI a question. So, I am not one of those people who ask Grok things. But hey, thanks. If Gunn is why there's no Kingdom Come, I hope DCU crashes and burns. Forget directing. He doesn't even have the personality for a story like that. Nope. Well, it was going to be an animated feature, so he wasn't going to be involved in it, but he killed it. That's another thing I have a problem with, is the S symbol in Supergirl and Superman. All due respect to Alex Ross. He's a fucking legend.
It's at 56.
It's at 56.
It dropped from fresh at 60 all the way to 56 while we're talking.
Wow.
So Alex Ross, legend, but they should not be using his Superman symbol from Kingdom Come. It should be the fucking S from Superman. Why do you think they made that decision, Chris?
It's some way to like hold on. Like it's all merch related.
Yeah.
Legal. It's there's no creative reason.
Gary, SG1 is the name of the team. I hope Stargate gets saved. I love what the fans are doing out there. You deserve better. This is for X-Ray Girl to read.
Engine in my factory. Many engine in my factory.
Oh, you did. That's fucking spot on.
God.
That is fucking spot on. Like an Asian. Superhero movies were better when they had music from Soundgarden and Linkin Park, like 2000's Daredevil. Hell yeah. And the end of Spidey. Only a hero can save us.
Oh, that soundtrack for the original Spider-Man is so good.
Yeah. The excuse that they make that it's hard to make Superman, Supergirl movie because they are too powerful. Why not just introduce magic? It's a shitty excuse. It's a terrible excuse. Even Grant Morrison, Gunn's hero, called out lanterns and kind of called out Superman. I know another comic book creator has been calling it like crazy. I have no faith in MCU X-Men. Disney ruined them in the comics by basically making them villains. I love the X-Men comics, but they peaked in the 90s. They did. I mean, pretty much. And it was pretty good through the 2000s, early 2000s. But after that, downhill. And it had a lot to do with Ike Perlmutter wanting to diminish the X-Men because Fox had the rights. Remember, Ike Perlmutter at Marvel, like, listen, people like to like Ike, right? And there are some things he was absolutely right about. But canceling the Fantastic Four and diminishing the X-Men and trying to make the Inhumans the New Mutants because Fox had the rights was fucking stupid. And it led to their demise. Gunn should not have made a Lobo. Gunn should have made a Lobo film. Clueless. I think that's more in his wheelhouse, to be honest with you. Not saying it would have been good, Captain Solo. Being punk rock. What the hell does that even mean? Cringest expression of modern times. Figures James Gunn tards use it as ad nauseum. Yeah, nothing like punk rock like supporting the system. Supergirl is going to bomb harder than the Fat Man and Little Boy combined. Ooh, we were just in Japan too soon. Hashtag Supergirl is super horrendous. Comic book movie with the worst script I can remember, reads Variety of Review. Yes, and we just read it. How about Netflix's The Burrows? I liked it. I haven't seen it. You guys see Backrooms Obsession? If so, thoughts? Chris?
Loved both. Obsession is awesome. Is really good. And Backrooms, I like there's a lore and a whole world that we only touch on in the first movie, and it will be a trilogy.
I haven't seen either yet because they both kind of dropped when I was in Japan, and I'm still catching up from Japan, and I want to see both in theaters. I have an opportunity to see them at home, and I'm going to go see them in the movie theater.
It's better in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just waiting for my mouse to work again. Here we go. Gunn's Batman has booty plugs in his utility belt. You know, that's one way to make nipples on the bat suit better. Year 2, the Batman with 45-year-old Robert Pattinson. I know, Eric. Starting to think the Batman 2 was finally allowed to move forward because Zaz saw the writing on the wall and did Matt a favor before dipping out. Matt might be around longer than James Gunn. 1 year, 5 months sober. Thank you so much that you do. Your story helped me through some early days. Oh, that's awesome. Have you all checked out From? Is it good? From is mystery box, very mystery box.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen
it. Didn't grab me, and not in the Me Too sense. My local theater has 38 tickets sold for tonight's only Supergirl show. 212 seats available. No schedule or sales available for the rest of the week. Wow.
Wow.
And we're at 56%.
Wow.
Right.
do have some Streamlabs here. Six Path Sinatra for $1. Live action Skeletor makes me want to see a new Ghost Rider live action so bad. Sucks Marvel chooses Echo Ironheart and Agatha over a character like him. And Zinni for $5. The second episode of Theory's Vader fan film is just around the corner.
Good.
Yeah. East Coast Toasty Boy for $3. You, Gary, finally got my streaming stuff. Slowly gonna set it up now. I need to get with someone to help me with branding, intro, outro, etc. Ryan suggested a site for me, and I'm checking it out. But do you have any general advice from your point of view? Thanks.
As far as setting up stream, just start right now. Don't worry about branding or anything. I mean, I would worry about the name. I mean, you could change it later, but make sure it is something that people can pronounce and remember. Yes. Branding will come later. Don't buy the highest, most expensive equipment. Just get things set up. Get a good mic. That's the most important thing. So if you're going to spend money on a soundboard and a good mic. And the rest will come later once you find your way. Once and be focused. Now, I repeat, do not make a channel on one specific property, like ever. But be focused on what you're passionate about. Yeah, you have to care, right? So I don't review every movie because I don't care about every movie. I just don't. So that's how I've run things for years. And it's care either way, right? But the basis of what we do here at Nerdrotic is I am a massive nerd and I absolutely love this shit. And I hate to see it destroyed. And when it's done well, nothing makes me happier. So good luck on that.
Irritated Ignacio for $1. PSA for everyone insulting Angry Joe. Remember that he is actually Puerto Rican and not Mexican, so tailor your insults as such. Paul Dini for $5.
No, the reason we do it because of that. I hate to explain the joke, but yeah.
Paul Dini for 5. Gun, you could have called me, but I get it. Nobody likes the DCAU or Arkham games, and you clearly nailed it with your little movies. I'm sure everyone hated it if you just blatantly copied my universe for live action. Okay. There's a few more here.
Okay.
I can't read that for the life of me. LK, Gary, thoughts on Andrew Barago, another anti-comics gator got EBS fired who turns out to be cheap and possibly PD. Wow. Arrested in Berkeley.
What?
Well, that's freaky. Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay. Well,
I can't say I do.
The
Can't say I do,
fabulous.
but like, they said possible PDF?
Yeah. Is
Um,
that why he got arrested?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, innocent till proven guilty, but if he is a PDF, to the wall.
Yeah. Fabulous Flapjack for $1.99. Do you guys prefer obsession or weapons? Cheers. That's a Chris question.
Obsession.
Obsession. Okay. It's better than weapons. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh.
I loved
I
weapons.
thought so.
Hey, by the way, Alan Ing's review has posted on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
Nice.
really?
Alan Ing from Film Threat, 25 minutes ago. 2 out of 10. Jason Momoa brings some actual energy into a movie starring for it.
Oh my God. It's got to be on the front page of Film Threat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's Alan's review.
Nice.
Found it.
Javin Ellis for 2. We're all just tired of this dance man. LOL.
I think a lot of people are, but it's gone so off the rails. Like at this point, I'm not tired of it. I'm for accelerism. And if they're going to suck and they want to continue to suck this hard, I am going to just continue to laugh. Kind of already mourned the passing of the things we loved. And now I am very much into mocking people who have all the resources in the world to make this good. There is no fucking excuse. If you're going to make a Supergirl movie, which is the dumbest move you can make, launching your DCU, you can still make a good one. You have hundreds of millions of dollars. You have James Gunn. You have an entire studio at your back, which has put out some good movies recently. So you have no excuse. And don't give me Millie Alcox Young. Don't give me James Gunn's just getting started. None of that shit. They have every opportunity, every privilege in the fucking world, and they've blown it. And we have every right to call it out, especially not Warner Brothers as much, but Hollywood in general, the way they have treated the audience. I have no qualms for what I do. And neither should you. Whomever runs the Punk Rock Museum obviously never watched The Great Rock and Roll Swindle. Yeah. And listen, like I said last night, I wouldn't have brought it up at all if they were just honest with me. If they had just called and said, listen, we got calls, whatever. We don't want to put up with this. I would respect that more. I would respect honesty more than some bullshit excuse. So that's why with our new meetup, we have a location. It's locked down. Deposits given. We're good to go. They know what's up, by the way. But we're still going to keep the location close to the vest until it gets closer to the actual meetup. The RSVP will go up on Friday Night Tights this Friday. It is in Vegas. It is a bar with an open area. There's plenty of room. There's food. There's drinks. It'll be fun. August 6th.
Where is it again?
Las Vegas, Chris.
You're not going to tell me.
Oh, the place?
Yeah.
Don't
say it if you can't say it.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
You know where I know it's not? At the Punk Rock Museum.
Not at the Punk Rock Museum.
I know it's
where it
not
isn't.
there.
It's where it was going to be, but now it isn't.
Oh my God. I'm reading Alan's review. It's fucking brutal.
Is it?
Yeah. I'll put the link. It's just brutal.
From
shit.
may not have grabbed you to Widow's Bay on Apple's TV is Great Mystery Box, but best show of the year, in my opinion. Hail, Gary, Chris, and X-Ray.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Widow's Bay. There you go. Alan Ing the Merciless.
Yeah, I'm hearing good things about that Widows of Bay. I might sub to Apple just to watch it. I need something good to watch.
Apple is so fucking pretentious. It is the most pretentious fucking. It is pretentious plus. That's what it should be called. Pretentious plus. Oof. And I like the idea of what they're doing. Like they are doing original shit out there. It's really good, but it's just. Oof.
Yeah.
All right. Are we done?
This one just popped in.
If you like movies like Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and House 2, I do. You need to watch Widow's Bay. Best new show I've seen in the past years. Please watch. So is that what it's like? All right.
Yeah. Even Red Letter Media was like praising it. They really like it.
Oh,
All right. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
take a look.
You sold me on Evil Dead 2 and House 2. Wanted to let Gary and X-Ray girl know I don't. I know I've got my better late than never review of Captain Marvel up on the POSTA area of my channel. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Please give it a read if you have a time. Albert, not a retro. You gave you gave Captain Marvel a 6 out of 10. I'd be interested in reading that. I would. How are we doing, X-Ray girl?
Oh, we're done all the soups for now.
All right, Chris. What do you got coming up on Film Threat? You and Alan Ing.
Hollywood on the Rocks will give our full review of Supergirl, and you got a little preview today. But man, Alan's written review, oh man, I put you the link in the private chat. It's brutal.
It's brutal.
Damn.
2 out of 10 he gives it. Alan's pretty fair, but he likes what he likes. You know, he likes Pixar and stuff like that, Disney, but he's fair. So, and they really went after Alan, for which he put out a tweet like, God, he had a great X post. Well, we should wrap up, but I'll continue on Hollywood on the Rocks in less than an hour.
Less than an hour. Thanks for staying. Chris, you could have bailed.
Thanks, Chris.
Of course.
Thanks, Chris.
I'm
shit. We got to end with the One Piece trailer. If you need to bail out.
Yeah,
but
I'm begging you, please do a late night or out of the theater reaction, please, for Supergirl.
Okay.
Just out of the theater, like 2 minutes. I'll watch the One Piece trailer with you right now. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Share away.
Anytime now.
Oh, I thought you were going to share it.
Oh, no.
My internet. Yeah. Because
I got it.
It's choppy on my end when I even watch your
No,
trailer shares.
I got it.
I'm sorry. It's in the private chat.
Do you want me to do it?
No, I got it.
Yeah, I got it. I can just
Perry, it's chopsticks on my end. It's kind of true though. I saw it like 2 frames a second. Gary
Here we go.
Trailers.
Ready?
Go. Basically they're making it a little more lean and mean, cutting out some of the filler. This is a big commitment, by the way. Hope they stick with it. I guess the animation's a little better. I don't know.
So they're doing a cartoon of the live action series.
They follow the manga closely.
They follow the manga closely. Okay.
They did that with Sailor Moon, and I liked it.
Did they give a date on that? Sorry, I didn't see it.
It just said February 27. No date.
So it's a long way off.
Yeah.
It's a long way off. But hey, I'm gonna watch it. That looks pretty cool. Looks
They're
pretty
also
neat.
doing a new Ghostbusters series.
Yes.
Set in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
That could be fun.
We'll see.
Yeah. Could be fun.
All right. So X-Ray Girl, what do you got coming up?
Poor choices today at 4:30 p.m. Central. Because I'm gonna go watch Supergirl today.
Yes. In a few hours.
So excited.
You guys check out Tatiana Maslany's excellent new Apple TV show, Maximum Pleasure, guaranteed. 10 out of 10. I have not.
That sounds dirty.
It does. Also, on the post section of my channel, I have completed Spider Simp song parody for the old Spider-Man 67 theme that was supposed to post, not posta on the other super chat. It's fine.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
I just thought you're Canadian. All right. And Chris is going to be on Film Threat, and I'm going to be in Supergirl world for the next few days.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I want to see what Grace Randolph has to say.
Yeah, well, are you gonna go? You're gonna go watch Grace while you're
just gonna go watch Grace and eat lunch.
I might check it. I might check it out.
Worse than Snow White is all I can think about. Like
I mean,
that.
That's crazy coming from her. That's absolutely crazy.
It's back up to 57%. Somebody glazed it.
It's hovering, but it's in the rotten.
Yeah,
I guarantee there are publicists on the phone now trying to boost that.
Oh yeah.
Right now they're trying to work people. Can you just give it like a 6 instead of a 5? They're working the phones now, and Gunn will, for the first time in his mainstream career, not indie career, going to be affiliated with a bad movie.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh yeah, his name is going to be on a bomb.
A bomb and a bad film from
earned.
From $1 billion out that like the hubris went to his head, and I don't know. Superman was it's disheartening. You know.
Oh well. All right, so it's going to be super bad. Supergirl's going to be super bad. Get it? Will I get the foreskin cup, Perry? If I can, like, I don't know what theaters it's available at.
I don't know.
I know in Canada they have it at Cineplexes. So if we can't find it today, I'll make sure to go to the theater on the way home.
We'll keep an eye out for it.
Buy as many as you can.
Yes.
It's the only way I can survive Supergirl.
Yep. There you go. All right. Thanks to the Nerdrotics. Thanks to everyone who left super chat and donation. You help keep the lights on around here. Thanks to everybody who participated. Thanks to all the lurkers out there. And we'll see you next week. And hell, I might be live again later. So
Bye, everyone.
Later. Bye.